It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that modern relationships are in the toilet. Anyone paying attention can clearly see that men and women are really struggling in the dating department. Everyone seems to be looking for answers about what to do in relationships to increase the odds of a favorable outcome, which is simple: being in a great relationship with someone who loves and respects you and treats you well. However, the advent of hookup culture, the smartphone, and dating apps have severely crippled relationships between men and women. Simply and more succinctly put, modern dating is a dumpster fire. And the two biggest reasons are A, today's men are ill-equipped to handle the modern dating landscape, and B, most women are after the same guys. Further, any effective advice given to men by men gets creatively hidden, canceled, or purposely made extremely difficult to find thanks to the powers that be out in Silicon Valley. As a result, more and more men are leaving the dating market, at least here in the West. Between the men going their own way movement and the recent emergence of the passport bros, more and more men have either sworn off dating and relationships altogether, or have gone overseas to seek better options for relationships and families. Now, if you've decided to give up on dating as a man, I certainly don't blame you. Modern women are becoming increasingly difficult to attract, maintain, and have good relationships with. On the other side of that equation, most men, whether they admit it or not, do in fact want relationships. Unfortunately for men in the West, finding a woman of potential quality is next to impossible. And even if he happens to find one, she's more than likely spoken for, as most men of value, foreign and domestic, take quality women off the market very quickly. These are the kinds of things that make going to a foreign land to find a worthwhile companion extremely enticing for Western men. And for some, this option is 344% the right thing for them to do. But while moving abroad is certainly a viable option for some men, it is not a solution for most men. The truth is that even though we talk about moving abroad to escape Western females, most men are either unwilling or unable to move to a foreign country to find better women. Leaving your family, friends, and everything you have ever known is the kind of proposition that presents the kinds of risks and uncertainties that repels most men from taking the plunge. So what's a Western man to do if seeking a woman abroad isn't the right move for him? What options does a man have if he doesn't have the desire or resources to move overseas? Should he A, continue to waste his time, money, and attention on pursuing the overweight, entitled, delusional women of the Western Hemisphere? B, swear off women completely and reduce himself to a growing number of men who only get pleasure from their right hand thanks to spicy movie sites and OF subscriptions? Or C, constantly complaining to anyone who will listen about how horrible modern women are? If you don't like any of those options, I do have good news for you. There is a fourth option. And that option is understanding that D, conditional love, is the key ingredient for long-term relationships to work. That's right, gentlemen, I did not stutter. Conditional love is paramount for successful long-term relationships. And that, my friends, is the cheat code. From the cavemen of the Mesozoic era, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, to the Renaissance era of the 15th and 16th centuries, to the greatest generation when traditional values were at the forefront of American culture, love has always been conditional, whether we realize it or not. Do you think a cave woman would love a caveman if he were lazy, didn't hunt, and didn't protect her from the predators of the time? Of course not. So a cave woman's love was absolutely conditional because her survival quite literally depended on it. The world tells us that unconditional love is the foundation for successful long-term relationships, but history shows us that this just isn't true. The simple truth is that there are conditions to everything in life, and love often has the most conditions attached to it. Why else do you think it's such a big deal when one professes their love for someone else? So now the question becomes, how do we apply the notion of unconditional love in our own relationship endeavors? More specifically, how exactly does this help today's men become more successful with modern women? Conditional Love, the Idiot's Guide to Modern Relationship Success, is the answer. This guide is the first of its kind that offers real-world, actionable relationship guidance based on the very concept of conditional love, something we've been taught is a bad thing in relationships our entire lives. This incredible course contains over 200 hours of material. It will take you step by step through the process of building, cultivating, and maintaining the kind of relationship with a woman that every man wants, which means teaching you how to establish clear boundaries, high standards, and expectations that will command her respect from the very beginning. And the 7 modules in this one-of-a-kind course will cover every aspect of engineering a rock-solid relationship from start to finish. The first module is the 49 Laws of Sharpe. These 49 laws will completely reprogram your mindset as it pertains to modern women. Everything you have ever been taught about women will be turned inside out and will quite literally rewire your brain to understand what women really are as opposed to what the world wants you to think they are. This information will be such a shock to your system that you'll have to watch it several times to wrap your mind around these shocking yet immutable truths about modern women and dating. Students often refer back to this section throughout this course to help bridge any gaps in understanding they may encounter. Module number 2 is my 5-part 7-hour audio guide on relationship building, how to build a quality woman from the ground up. This module will instruct you step by step on laying a rock-solid foundation for your relationship. It will teach you how to thoroughly screen women for potential relationships, how to coach your candidate to become the submissive, obedient woman you want and need her to be, how to establish clear boundaries, expectations, and standards that she will happily abide by, how to create a sexual relationship that satisfies you both, and what to do should things get a little rocky. In short, the second module takes you through the entire process of building your woman and relationship brick by brick, and the information in this section has proven to be very effective many times over. Yes, even with American women. The third module is for men who want to master the art of handling women in casual sexual relationships. While most men desire meaningful long-term relationships with women, it is very important to gain as much knowledge and experience as possible before selecting your candidate, and module number 3 will help you do just that. How to Master the Game is packed with over 25 hours of actionable advice and guidance on how to navigate the sexual marketplace here in the 2020s. This knowledge is based on my own personal experience. I went through hundreds of hours of trial and error while approaching thousands of women, so you don't have to. So if you're looking to increase your game level in short-term and casual relationships, Section 3 is absolutely paramount to your success. Module number 4 is kind of a hybrid in that it will help you in both short-term and long-term relationships. Shit test inefficiency is one of the biggest reasons men fail with modern women. Not being able to effectively respond to a woman testing your masculinity early on will severely compromise her attraction to you. The shit test module will teach you how and when to respond to a woman shit testing you. Being proficient with shit tests is like having all of the answers to the test before you take the test. That is how powerful the information in this section is. The 5th module is for men who are financially well off or well on their way. Women are a lot of things, gentlemen. Stupid isn't one of them, at least when it comes to recognizing the kinds of men who could change their lives economically. And if you're a man of means, the wrong woman will target you for resource extraction, which can and will severely hamstring your finances. The Gold Digger Guide here in Section 5 will arm you with the knowledge to understand very clearly if women are interested in you or just your money. Put simply, this section pays for itself immediately, especially if you're in a higher tax bracket. Module 6 contains the kind of next-level advanced relationship guidance that will quite literally determine success versus failure. My wife and I have been together for almost 9 years and we have a great relationship. I lead, she follows, and we adhere to the kinds of traditional relationship values that have stood the test of time. In this section, we will impart the wisdom we've acquired over the years to you. This 5-hour module will teach you how to thrive as a couple while also bringing out the very best in each other. The advice and instruction we provide in this section is easy to understand and even simpler to implement in your own relationship. While Devin and I understand that our advice will be highly unorthodox by today's standards, our track record speaks for itself, as these techniques we discuss have proven to be highly effective and sustainable. We understand that nothing comes easy, but if you stick to it and do exactly as we instruct you to do, your relationship will flourish. The last and final module is the crown jewel of all dating and relationship advice for men, And that is Womanese 101. Womanese 101 is a revolutionary, one-of-a-kind guide that translates female communication with shocking accuracy. It is quite literally the cheat code that every man needs to date successfully, both short and long term. With well over 600 translations, Womanese will take your dating and relationship game to the next dimension. And make no mistake, modern women do not want you to have this information. Why? Because it shifts the advantage to you. You see, gentlemen, low-quality women thrive on male ignorance. The fact that most men take what women say at face value makes it very easy for women to trick them into thinking they're quality women. Well, with Womanese, you will quickly see right through any woman's attempt at misleading you into thinking she's a good girl when she's actually quite the opposite. Womanese 101 has completely changed the lives of tens of thousands of men worldwide. Since its release, my inbox is inundated with countless stories and testimonies that are directly attributed to the material they learned from Womanese. What's more is that every one of these translations will be in video and audio format, so you can watch at your leisure or listen on the go. Now, as incredible as these 7 modules are, I'm going to add 4 unbelievable bonuses that will not only increase your knowledge level, but will supercharge your results. Bonus number 1, the first ever interactive ebook, How to Properly Vet Women for Relationships. This ebook is jam-packed with the kind of information I wish I had when I first started dating seriously. The vetting process is the most important element of any relationship, and bonus number 1 works as the perfect supplemental companion to module number 2. Bonus number 2, the second ever interactive ebook, How to Train Your Woman. Yep, you heard me correctly, I said train. This ebook contains hard-hitting, no bullshit, real-world, actionable advice that will quickly show your candidate that you are a man who isn't to be toyed with. Following the advice in this ebook will almost instantly engender a level of respect she's never had for another man, as well as keeping her in line and on your program from start to finish. Like bonus number 1, this bonus is also a great supplement to module number 2. The third bonus is one of my most underrated ebooks, How to Stop Female Manipulation. Just because you like a woman and she likes you does not mean she's not going to try to manipulate you on some level to some degree. It's nothing to get upset about, this is just how women are. Well, the simple answers on how to stop female manipulation in and out of relationships in its tracks are in this ebook. Bonus number 4 is the Masculine Excellence Lifestyle Kit. This bonus contains over 50 hours of video and audio content from the legends of the Red Pill community. Guys like Rollo Tomasi, who discuss open hypergamy, the soulmate myth, and the downsides of female nature. Myron Gaines also made a big contribution to this kit by educating us on fitness do's and don'ts, optimizing body composition, and much more. The kit also includes 5 hours of advice from the late great Kevin Samuels regarding your style and how to dress to impress in any situation. These bonuses by themselves are already going to be life-changing as it is, but imagine how drastically your dating life will improve when you pair these bonuses with the 7 transformative modules. Look, I know you've probably spent hundreds or even thousands of dollars on books, courses, classes, boot camps, and everything in between in hopes of improving your dating life. And while some of these products can help some men in some areas, this course will help all men in all areas at every level, regardless of how little or how much you know about dating and relationships. The bottom line is that if the eye-opening, life-altering knowledge that these 7 modules and 4 bonuses provide in this groundbreaking 200-hour course doesn't drastically improve your dating and relationship prospects, then nothing will. You owe it to yourself to give dating one last try, and now is the time. Go to tsracademy.com to learn more. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost the traction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 1140th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity, misogyny, and small dick energy. It is Wednesday, March 19th of 2025. It is good to have you guys in today. Excellent show in store for you guys. I've actually got a really good day in store for you guys today. I will be reacting today to the latest episode of the Fresh and Fit podcast featuring Brandon Tatum. Apparently, there is a fat Russian girl who thinks she can teach Andrew Tate a lesson. Don't really know what lesson she thinks she can teach Andrew, but it'll be very entertaining to see what exactly she's talking about and what exactly she thinks she can teach the king of toxic masculinity. Also, later on today, between two, it's interesting. I'm going back and forth. I'm going back and forth because I'm going to live stream twice a day. I think I've established that. I'm going to live stream twice a day. There's no doubt about that. I think that's a good formula. But it's weird because my first TSR Live, sometimes TSR Live is an hour and a half, sometimes it's 3 hours, sometimes it's 5 hours, right? But I'm not really 100% sure when I should officially start the Hard R podcast. I figure if I go live, and I'm just thinking out loud here, guys, I figure if I go live at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 Pacific, even if I go for 3 hours, which I think is pretty ideal, I typically tend to go over a little bit. So I think what I might have to start doing is I might have to start going live. I think I might have to start TSR Live a little earlier than 10:30. I think I might have to start going live a little earlier so that we can get everything in. I really don't care, says Donovan. When is episode 13 of Love is Blind dropping on Patreon? You know what? I did not realize that I had not uploaded Love is Blind episode 13. I did not know that. At all. I will get that taken care of today. I really don't care. I do apologize for that. That is interesting. Oh, there it is. Well, there it is. There's that episode. Isn't that interesting? I thought, that is very interesting. I thought that I had posted it, but yeah, listen, I'll get that taken care of today. I'll get that taken care of today. Gabez8 says, Donovan, please react to the Andrew Wilson getting attacked on the Whatever podcast and his wife reprimand the silly goose who hit him. I'll tell you what, Gabez. If you would, I will react to that. If you would, Gabez, do me a huge favor. If you could send me the link and the timestamp. Of the podcast that you're talking about, and send it to me via Discord. Discord is the best way to get a hold of me. Send me a private message. Send me a DM. And I will react to it. Let's see. I've got Phoenix Light Games, etc. Yeah, there's Kat Katibi. Yeah. Just tag me in the main chat. And yeah, I'll definitely check it out. All of my other mods, if you guys know what Gabez is talking about, I would greatly appreciate that. I will get to your chats and super chats here shortly. This is weird. I don't know what's going on here. Boy, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Let's go ahead and get to today's announcements. Guys, be sure to follow me all over social media. On Instagram, you can follow me at Donovan Sharpe TSR. On Instagram, you can follow me there. on X. You can follow me there at TSR Donovan. Don't really worry about Facebook. Facebook is pretty much useless to me at this point. I mean, you could follow me there, and I post every now and again. It's connected to my IG account, but I don't really get much traction on Facebook. Facebook is pretty much useless to me, I guess, until further notice. I guess we'll have to check that out. Guys, make sure you follow me and subscribe to my channel on Rumble. The link is rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe, just like you see on the screen. This is where my very best content is, guys. It is raw, unfiltered, and uncensored. I do my dating show breakdowns there. I do my movie breakdowns there as well. I do my watch parties with sports, movies, anything and everything you can think of that can't be on YouTube is always on Rumble. So make sure you subscribe to my Rumble channel again. That is rumble.com/Donovan Sharpe. Gabez, and no, you do not have to pay to DM me. You don't have to pay to DM me. Somebody dropped the Discord link for Gabez. If you go to tsracademy.com, you can get your hands on my very best free ebook, Dead Bedroom, The Cure for a Sexless Relationship. Guys, this is my very, very best, and it's an interactive ebook. Which means that there are links all over the place. There are a lot of guys who are in sexless relationships, sexless marriages, and you have no idea what to do. Well, this ebook, which I have charged in excess of $50 for, is now free. It's now free on tsracademy.com. All you got to do is go to tsracademy.com, plug in your very best email, and this free ebook packed with life-changing, life-altering information is yours absolutely free. All you got to do is just put in your best email, put in an email that you check on a regular basis, and we will get you taken care of. Guys, if you love the show, if you love this channel, if you love our message, join Discord. This is the official headquarters of the TSR family. And guys, listen, our Discord is the heartbeat of our community. We discuss everything from the degeneracy of the black community to how modern women operate to the craziness of today's dating market to relationship management, short to long-term. Pardon me. We post videos, stories, Instagram, X, and Facebook posts. We also share articles and Reddit threads in the Discord. This is where most of the material that I get for the Hard R podcast. As a member of Discord, you'll have the ability to contribute to this podcast. Another benefit to being on Discord is that you will always get notifications when I go live. I know that most of you in here probably didn't get a notification, and we probably know why that is. Joining Discord immediately resolves that issue. Plus, when you join our Discord, I will give you access, and I know I've had a little bit of trouble with this. I know a lot of you guys are still waiting for the Books of Womanese, volumes 1 through 5, but we are getting the bugs worked out with that. This is actually on me. Devin has actually shown me how to do this, and I've got to watch. She actually did like an instructional video, a real quick instructional video on how to give you guys access. Obviously, Devin is very, very busy now with her new business, with her new online internet marketing business. She just picked up her first client not too long ago, so this is down to me. But once I figure that out, I will give you access to all 5 volumes of the Book of Womanese. Okay? All 5 volumes. Just send me a private message with your email, and I will give you instant access to all 625 translations of the book, the Books of Womanese. This is my way of saying thank you for supporting and contributing to the show. The link is in the description. Guys, for less than 17 cents a day, as a patron, you get access to everything. Sharpe Stream, my dating shows, etc., etc. So please subscribe to your boy at patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Let me see here. You know what? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get that Discord link, because I'm very, very bad. I'm not good when it comes to the content creation game, guys. I'm only good at making content. I am not good at updating. I'm not good at posting. I'm very, very good at making content. This is why, of course, I hired a staff. But I'm having to do things on my own now because now YouTube is not as profitable as it once was, which is fine. Every channel goes through its streaks, peaks, and valleys, etc., etc. Let's see here. Let me see. The link is actually in the description, Gabez. Gabez, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the link should be in the description. Hang on, let me look here. Because I'm pretty sure the link is in the description. Because I put it there not too long ago. And I do apologize, guys. 103 of you guys in here watching. I greatly, greatly appreciate your support, your continued support. Let's see here. All right, let me look here. Yeah. Join Donovan's Discord. Yeah. The link is in the description. The link's in the description, man. Oh, it says invite invalid. That's weird. How the hell? Oh, my God. Yeah. I have no idea. See, this is why I'm bad at Discord, y'all. This is why I am bad at Discord. Hang on a second, man. Discord. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why this is. Hang on, guys. Invite people. There we go. Oh, your invite link expires in 7 days? What? What the? Oh, come on, man. Can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody do me a favor and get me the permanent link to my Discord? I don't understand why Discord makes this so difficult. I don't know why I just can't get like a permalink that I can just, because I thought that the link that I put in the description was universal. Why? I just don't understand why. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Why does the invite link expire in a week? Come on, man. Yeah, Devin, if you would, please grab it. And Devin, when you grab it, do me a favor. Could you text it to me? If you could text it to me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I need the permanent link because I got to tell you, I'm really getting tired. I'm really getting tired of having to post, repost, and post this link again. It's getting a little old. Once Devin posts the link, guys, once she posts the link, I'll make sure I pin it in the chat. But yeah, I appreciate that. Dev. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get to the breakdown. Let's go ahead and get to business. So the other night, Brandon Carter. Listen, Brandon Carter is a regular. He is a regular on Fresh and Fit. He's actually a mentor to a lot of people. If I'm not mistaken, I think he mentors MLD. From Jonathan from Modern Life Dating. Obviously, he's really good friends with Meyer and Gaines. So without further ado, let's go.
Okay, cool. So Kobe Covington this Friday, guys, and then
and again, guys, this is being played at 1.25 speed.
Obviously, I think we got a regular show Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we might have some people in the background for that one.
We can't really say who's coming, but you guys are going to be shocked.
Wait, who?
Chris, I can't say, bro. It's going to ruin it. Come on, man.
But anyway, yeah, guys. So check us out over there, rumble.com/freshfitcastclub.tv. And other than that, man, really, that's it.
We did a fire show with Brandon and Greg earlier.
Yes, really
it was amazing.
Yeah, y'all should watch that, man. It was fantastic. It was
Good values. What is it? 4-0 Blacks?
Yeah, we had a rough going that one.
Hey, man, we got to look up, man.
We got to come back.
We come back, bro.
So cool.
And Chris, go ahead.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the girls on the panel. Brandon in the house. It's Monday, St. Patty days, man. Hoes gotta be hoes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, man. Hoes gotta be hoes, guys. I'm wearing my green. Yeah, I want my socks, nigga. So, anyways,
Chris is
talking my socials and let's make it happen.
Wait a minute.
completely
Is
forgot.
it Patty's Day?
Yeah.
Are y'all going out tonight?
Well, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, Florida.
You know what's funny? Very few people actually now call it St. Patrick's Day. Everybody calls it St. Patty's Day. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. St. Patrick's Day is kind of a fake holiday. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is St. Patrick's Day a real holiday anymore? Right?
It's probably packed right now. Florida, it's probably packed. St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, that tavern, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
Trust me,
That's just how much we've been grinding,
We're started loop, bro.
Atomic Reflection says Brandon Carter is as mild as he can be. Bro doesn't want to get canceled. Listen, man. Look, I get it. I understand, guys. And I understand completely what you're saying here, AR. But what you have to understand, dude, is that not everybody's built like us. You have to understand, man. The Red Pill community, we are probably the only community where our subject matter could get us canceled at any time. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys got to understand. Fresh and Fit is not always, and I get the criticism, but Myron and Fresh are not always going to bring on guests like me or Jap or Tommy Sotomayor or MLD. You guys got to understand that, like, not most people ain't built like us. That's just how it is. Most people are just not built like we are, okay? Most people don't have, fuck you money like most people. You guys got to understand. He does add value to some degree, I will agree. You just got to understand it. Like, not everybody's built like us. I get it.
I had like 5 groups. Like, I'm sorry, I have to go out. It's St. Patty's. I'm like, oh yeah, I
ain't gonna lie, I didn't know either.
Yeah,
I know
so
either.
We're locked in over here, man.
Yeah, working.
I made fun of Doodoo Garbage earlier, aka DDG. Doodoo Garbage. aka Don't Know him.
Yeah, the whole DDG thing, I had no idea, or I still have no idea who DDG is. But apparently DDG is some garbage rapper who got into it with Myron and lost.
If you guys want. I also covered, also because you guys know I do the political stuff, we talked about the war in Yemen. As you guys know, Donald Trump struck Yemen on Saturday, attacked the Houthis, and I covered that, and then I made fun of DDG. So some political analysis and some
His new
retard
name
analysis.
is Deadbeat Dad Gooning. And actually, we're going to do a video about him tomorrow on my live stream, A Fresh Start. I'm going to roast that nigga, bro. I was cool at first, but now it's all war, man. Villain Arc is coming very soon.
All right. Damn.
All right.
Another one, man.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, Twitter's going crazy.
About what?
All my tweets, bro, is going insane right now, bro.
Okay, so SLV says there's legit Irish history that's meant to be celebrated on St. Patrick's Day, but as we do it in America, we just turned it into a degenerate party day. Yeah. I mean, listen, man, I'm sure in Ireland, St. Patrick's Day is a big day, but in America, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's just another holiday just to give us another excuse to get sloshed.
I don't know why, but it's working.
We're live on Twitter right now as well. We're live on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, Brandon M says St. Patty's Day is the white Cinco de Mayo. Right, exactly.
Banned on TikTok today. What else is new? Well, the account was called Ban Mind Games now. I guess they took it seriously. They said, Ban Mind Games now.
Hater channels were good.
They said, as you wish.
Niggas banned me, bro. Fuck.
Wow.
Tense Warren says DDG is the guy who is dating the Black Mermaid girl. I have no idea who that is. You guys know, man. You guys know. I think what I've come to sort of understand and realize about myself is that I'm not a current events content creator. I'm sort of an evergreen content creator, right? Like, my content, you can watch and learn from my content months, years and years and years down the line. I'm just not good at keeping up with current events because I do enjoy my mental peace because there's a lot going on out in the world. There's There's always controversies and everything. And I tend to, I think that, when you immerse yourself in that stuff for long enough, you start to get a little bit jaded, but, I try.
Oh. Anyway, but with that said, anything else? Chris, go ahead. He did already.
Level Up, man. This is a good comment. He says, I can separate my opinions on people based on their expertise on subject matter. For example, Adam Sosnick. I value his opinion on money and business, and I think he's an idiot when talking to women. Absolutely. Dude, Sosnick is the perfect example. Sosnick's the perfect example. Adam Sosnick, very, very good with money. Definitely take his advice with money. But as far as talking to or about women or interacting with women, Sosnick is an absolute idiot, except for when he's drunk. And it's interesting. Drunk Adam is truthful Adam, right? When Adam Sosnick was on Access Vegas, dude, he was cooking those hoes. But when he's on his platform, not so much. Again, not everybody's built like us.
Do the chats first, and then
I thought he was gonna say something else.
Nah,
man. Yeah.
Chris,
Molten Mage Gaming says, speaking of Adam Sosnick, would you ever reconcile with him? I noticed the Soscast has fallen off the map since he stopped inviting guests like you, Rolo, etc. on his show. No, I'm not. No, man. I mean, listen, I respect Adam. I do. I respect him. I just don't trust him. And the reason I don't trust Sosnick is because Sosnick has a history. You know what? I'll tell you what. I would reconcile with Sosnick. Not that he needs me. I'm a fucking nobody. He doesn't have to reconcile with me. I ain't worried about that. But if he were to drop Natalia, then yeah, I would consider it. But the reason I don't trust, and listen, Myron and Fresh don't trust him. They don't trust his ass either. Because Sosnick it's weird, man. Adam is the type of dude to sort of sell you up the river to look good in front of a woman, right? He likes to ambush people and then act like he had nothing to do with it. He doesn't really run his own show. That show is run by Natalia, the Jamaican baddie with the patties, right? Like, Natalia is just, she's useless. Nobody likes her. Not even their audience likes Natalia. She can't read super chat. She shows up and she just talks a bunch of shit. And now she's on the panel like, dude, you're a 25-year-old vapid woman living in South Florida. There's really nothing you can teach us. But the last time I was on Sosnick, I was just like, okay, whatever.
Where can they find you? Sober?
Yeah, October.
Where can they find you? Where can they find you, Chris?
OnlyFans, man. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I think he actually has one, bro.
Wait, Chris, do you?
It's something to find out.
Whoa, pause, bro.
Hey, yo,
Who says that?
Hey, yo,
Look
Chris.
in bio.
Hey, yo, Chris, I bet you won't do it.
I did it.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. This is the first chat.
Yeah, we can read some of these chats. Don't have the girls introduce themselves. We got here Fenumua. Bless you. Yo, Marin, between Friday show at Getting All Drunk and Sentimental and Henny Chris every other show, drunk stuttering Jim Jones ad-libs half the time, saying nothing to do with the conversation. I think you should ban alcohol from the show.
Nigga, suck my dick, bro.
Listen, it's funny, man. And I get it. You know, it's not the whole part of the show, but it's funny, man. You know, it's a segment.
Dude, what the fuck happened to your face, my guy? God damn, bro. They're trying to say you look like Donald Trump.
Already. Damn.
You want to respond to this nigga?
What should I say about that? I
Teenage
don't give a
Mutant Ninja
fuck.
Turtle. It's turtle time.
Yeah, she don't care, bro. Turtle power.
Say turtle power.
I have to not care because if I would die every day. So I don't give a fuck.
Bro, said a cowabunga in the back.
No, yeah, she does.
W. Brandon,
that's funny.
Brandon, do your best Brandon Johnson impression.
Yo, I don't know if you could do the eyebrow thing. That's all I got, man. I don't know. Listen, I don't watch the Rock movies. Like they all kind of trash, right? Like can you name a Rock movie you like? He seemed like a cool guy.
Jumanji was pretty
Central Intelligence was kind of funny. It was kind of
Walking Tall.
That's all I got.
Walking Tall.
Jumanji was
Walking Tall good.
Scorpion King.
That was good.
Scorpion King.
Scorpion King.
It was all
Mummy
right.
Returns.
The Scorpion King was good.
It's all right.
It was all right. Yeah.
It's all right.
Or was you a kid?
I was a kid.
Like if you watched it now, would you?
Plano Rodella says it's because he's one of them boys. I don't think so. I don't know. Like, yeah, a lot of people say Adam is a snake and all that good stuff. And look, I'm not, I try not to call people names, whatever the case may be. The fact that he's Jewish has nothing to do with the reason that I don't trust him. I don't trust him because he has a long history. He has a long history of throwing men under the bus, at the behest of women. I just don't trust people like that.
You think this shit is fire?
No, but Jumanji was good though.
Yeah?
Yeah. With Kevin Hart, that was pretty funny.
I'm going to take your word for it, man. But yeah, that's high praise though, man. He's
Okay.
All right, we got a couple of sound effects. The best we can do is
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people shut, bitch.
All right, we got a couple of sound effects. All right, okay, Mo, I want to be real tonight. I have to put you in the hot seat, big fella. Let's say you have gotten any. You have gotten any in a while. I think you meant to say have not gotten any. And both of them walked up to you and Mo, I'm horny, but I'm on my cycle. Which pool of blood are you willing to do?
What in the world is going?
What the hell? Ew.
All right, Mo, pick.
Gross. What the hell kind of question is that?
Ew.
I'll take Chloe.
Sorry.
Yo, that is a crazy question, dude.
No, the one on the right. On the right.
Nigga, that's Holly.
Oh, wait, that's Hallie? Oh, I keep forgetting which sister it is. Hallie.
That's his
Hallie.
big mama, man.
Yep. That's DDG baby mama, bro.
Yo, yeah. I was worried about that. I wanted to learn more about this. Now, which one of y'all is that? Which one of y'all is that? That's you?
Uh-oh, they done already got
That's 5
somebody.
years ago.
Look, they done already got somebody's criminal record. Uh-oh.
What was you on? Like, how'd you end up here? We're all wondering. We all wondering, like, how'd you end up there?
Long story.
Oh, this is DDG's baby
But I
mama?
just got fucked over.
Yeah, I know, man. So, like, in what way?
Like they used my name
To do what?
it says right there, not Jax.
Right. Look, why they arrest you?
We blurred out.
They said, yeah, I had a warrant. They said.
Yeah, Molten Mage Gaming says, I get not trusting him, but you going on there last time and arguing with that panel of women is still one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, listen, man, I don't mind going back and forth with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Molten Mage Gaming says, you called it. By the way, the mostly peaceful Latinas still haven't hit the 10,000 sub mark yet. Yeah, dude, the mostly peaceful Latinas they're a joke. They're a joke, man. Like, they really, really, really are a joke. They're a joke. I don't know how to describe it.
But I got out in a couple hours. So.
Okay. Yeah. For what? So it was a miscarriage of justice.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Right.
no jail time. I'm good.
Yeah. They're at 9,000. Yeah. They're supposed to be conservatives, but they're terrible. They don't really offer any value. They don't really offer any value. They're terrible. They're trash.
I don't know. I had a warrant for 2 years. I didn't even know at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they caught me in a small town in Iowa, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been looking for you.
A warrant for what though?
Yeah.
Some bad stuff, a lot of money, man."
Like,
Nah, I feel you.
I don't want to get into details.
Wait, hold on.
I
So
get it.
you were in Iowa, but the warrant was out of Florida?
No, I don't live here. No.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in a small town
Is this DDG's baby mama on the screen right here?
in Iowa.
Like, is this her, the black girl sitting next to the fat
so
Russian?
somewhere else in Iowa wanted you?
Yes, yeah.
You can plead the fifth, man, if you don't want to get like incriminate.
No, it's
You were-
okay.
you
It's
were
all
the
good
homies.
now. Like I got a deferred judgment. I'm cool. I don't
Okay,
have it.
okay, so case is done?
Yeah, it's been
Oh, okay,
done.
so what was the charge then?
It was for some checks.
Uh-oh.
Scam.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Scammed.
You got
They
scammed?
scammed me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Stupid.
Tell us the story, bro.
They took my
we're
information.
Oh, so Tim Sworn says DDG was on the podcast before, and then he went on the balcony talking shit about Fresh and Fit. Ay, ay, ay.
And
You guys know I don't know shit about this shit, man.
next thing you knew, they were like, I just seen the court documents. I didn't even know it was going on. And it was just lots of checks. It was a lot. Yeah.
Was it your boyfriend or something?
I don't know who did it to me still to this day. Yeah, it was all fucked up.
That can happen. They can
You stupid.
Unbelievable.
use your name and get you
Bro,
locked
I
up.
don't
Like
believe her, bro.
No, for real, you can.
Oh yeah, she lied, bro.
No, I talked to you. I can show
No,
you.
man.
I'm cool. I got myself
Man,
justified.
I can see in your eyes.
What?
Yeah, if you were innocent, you wouldn't take a deferred judgment, bro.
Real
No, I
shit.
just didn't know. I
Sounds
was a
unfair.
teenager. when I happened,
Nah,
so
don't do
I
that.
didn't-
Don't do that. Nah, don't do that. See what she says? Well, I was a teenager. No, you were 18. You're still a grown-ass woman. Nice try. Isn't it funny how women try to infantilize themselves when it comes to making bad decisions?
Shit about the law for real.
She got face tattoos and everything, bro.
Well,
bro.
the chat's undefeated, so.
She gave them
Yeah, G Lee says no, she was in the picture with pillow face.
her identity to scam. She was gonna get a kickback. And then, see?
Didn't work out.
Yep, see, there it is. That's why she's laughing.
We won't say the
Yep.
information.
That's why she's
It,
laughing.
it doesn't have a
I
real
went down
name.
for conspiracy or something.
Myron.
Yo,
What?
It doesn't have a real. Well, we can't show her real name, but the charter says Am Floyd for forgery, and Am Floyd ongoing criminal conduct.
Oh,
unlawful
shit.
activity.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was for the checks.
All right, whatever, man. All right,
Yeah,
next.
she's just trying to snitch.
yo, the chat's FBI, bro. Them niggas find everything.
No, I really don't have nobody to
That's
snitch
cool.
on. I
That's
don't
cool.
know.
I don't want you to snitch either, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, Gully Blanchard says, I literally had no idea who DDG was until Myron brought him up. He's really a nobody. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like he's got 7 million followers on Instagram, so he's not a nobody. I've just never heard of him.
All right, what else we got? They found that fast, bro.
Real fast.
Not even
Too
5
fast.
minutes into the show.
No, that was before the show.
They actually
before
before the show started.
Wow, damn.
Mr.
All right,
Hooligan.
local chat is dope. Bro, I'm telling you guys got to join Gas Club, bro. It's fucking
You
hilarious.
got
over there.
gifs, you got memes, you got a lot of trolling in there.
Yep.
And fun stuff.
Absolutely. What else we got?
Oh, God.
Hey, little mama, I get it. Times were tough, right?
Yo, another one. Comfort zone.
That show was in the news.
1.5 years.
Say
Yeah,
what?
they made a freaking.
shit
They
was
made
on
a
news?
whole. Yes, it was so stupid. It was in 20. Oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy
These are Gas Club
work.
chats, by the way. If you guys want to see funny ass shit, bro, y'all got to get on Gas Club, man.
Cook me. It's okay.
Our Gas Club is undefeated. We can't put the chat on screen, obviously, for obvious reasons. But
Yeah.
But yo, you
Obviously
you can
not.
say whatever funny.
Whatever you want
You
there.
can say whatever you want on Gas Club. They be going crazy.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. They be going, oh my God. The Castle Club's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. What else do we got?
Oh,
Turkey and-
no,
Turkey
they're
and-
already getting started on the girls. No, they didn't
man.
do
You wanna sponsor
Chucky.
that nigga?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Oh, my God. Oh, look. She ain't got nothing to say because it's true.
All right. What else we got?
Viking Paradigm is in the house. He says, yeah, DDJ is a snake. His actions proved after Myron cooked him for playing himself. Damn.
Martin, the South Side, South End.
Yugi on the Rumble side says DDG was a big vlogger. Now he's a rapper. Wow.
Indian brother. 10Q, come again. I appreciate that.
Starman.
See, ladies, they roast us too.
I don't think me and Cash Patel look anything alike, bro.
No, they
like
don't look
shaking.
anything alike.
I mean-
You have the same skin tone. That's
it's
about
That's
it.
FBI now.
W.
Bongino started today.
W.
Yeah. All right, ladies, I need some advice. I've been in 109 relationships, but they were all ended by the girls. Is it my fault or the girls?
Oh, you funny, bro.
All right,
Guys.
no, I gotta ask. Wait, go back, nigga. All right, ladies. So he been in 109 relationships.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, wow. Her eyes really are far apart. Damn. Okay, so now I know who he is. All right. Appreciate it. Okay.
But they were all ended by the girls. Is it his fault or the women?
How can you be in 109 relationships?
And fail?
Yeah, like I don't know. I would say,
That's excessive.
yeah.
So
I
you
don't
think
know.
it's his fault?
I wouldn't say
Probably.
no.
That's funny. 109 relationships is excessive, but 100 bodies, that's okay, right?
Maybe, yeah.
What about you? You think it's his fault or the girls?
Well, I mean, you have that many times. There's obviously something you're doing wrong.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's his fault because if everybody ended up with you, so maybe you're the problem.
All right. What about
Yeah, this is the thing that girls like to do. This is the thing that girls like to do. Guys, most relationships are ended by women. Okay? Better than 9 out of 10 relationships are ended by women. And we're talking about relationships on any level. Situationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriages. Men don't walk away from relationships. We just don't. And if he does, it's very, very rare. It's very, 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 very rare for a man to walk away from a relationship.
What about you, Miss Checks Cashed?
I would say the same thing. Yeah.
It's his fault?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I would think it's both sides.
All 109 girls are the problem, not him?
50-50.
No, it's a problem with him.
With him?
With himself. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right. All right, what else do you got here?
Crazy.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay. We got Demetrius Rap says,
Oh my God, dude. King Life says his baby mama looks like she gets cross-eyed on purpose just to see everything. God
the other one,
damn.
I think he's just donating for the chat. Ladies, do you think men and women can be friends? If yes, and you have a guy friend,
here
running
we
fresh,
go.
you know what to do.
Here we go. Here we go.
How many of you guys think that men and women could just be friends? Nothing sexual
Platonic only.
Yeah.
or romantic? 3 of you?
Okay.
4 of you?
Okay.
Do you guys
got
have a guy friend?
Yeah.
What? All of you?
Interesting.
All right.
Let's play a game.
Oh, here we go.
Play a
Just 2 girls.
Just 2? All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to play a game, ladies, since you guys think that these guys are your friends. I want you guys to call them and tell them that you are
Interested.
interested in why nothing ever came up between you two.
Yes.
And let's see how they respond.
Live on
Who wants to
air.
go first?
Who's ready for the sauce? Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
He said it could be
Don't,
friends,
ain't
so-
nobody going
Yeah,
first.
matter, right?
Ain't nobody going first.
She's ready,
bro.
She's ready to go. Yep, she's ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Unbelievable. Dude, I don't know. Dude, girls, guys, what you guys got to understand. The only reason why girls endorse, girl-guy relationships that are platonic is because the only person that benefits is the woman. Okay? Women love relationships where they're the only beneficiary. They love having guys in the friend zone. They don't have to have sex with these guys in the friend zone. They just don't. What is that something on my, something is on my screen. Do you guys see that? Oh, that's an arrow. That's weird. That's the rumble. Do you guys see that above my, hold up a second. Hold up. Yeah, that is a freaking arrow. What the hell is that? I've got a random arrow. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, what the hell is that? All right, my bad, y'all. Women love platonic friend zone type relationships because they're the only ones that benefit.
Let's go. The thing is, we're from the same country, and the people in our country, they're all asleep right now because we have a huge time difference.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Where you
So
from?
she can try it, but I don't know if somebody's going to pick up. Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
Bro, that's fine. Just call him.
I shouldn't say that. We
Just
would
wake
go
him
to
up.
surgery.
I mean,
I could try it. Switzerland's what, like 8 hours ahead?
and then you're next.
No, I don't have a friend boy, but I think it's possible.
It don't mean shit.
No, because I asked.
Of course you think it's possible.
Yeah.
Listen, it is possible for men. See, here's the thing, guys. Men and women can be friends. They can absolutely be friends. It's just a bad idea for men. Men should never be friends with women. Okay? Men should never be friends with women. Well, Donovan, you're friends with Pearl. Pearl lives in Chicago. I don't spend time with her. I talk to her and I talk and text her 2-3 times a week. She's a good friend of mine. If she's in town, we'll get together, we'll do a podcast or whatever. But when we talk about should men be friends with women, we're talking about like close proximity, have physical access to them every day. No, it's not advantageous. It's just not.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Where you from?
I'm from heaven.
Cool,
And let's
bro. You want
finish
the
with
question?
that.
What about you?
Damn, nigga, you fell hard.
Okay.
God damn. She fell hard.
All right.
I go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Let's get our friend.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Your best guy friend. That's straight.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you.
Kevin says, Donovan, you ever thought about being a sports announcer? You have the white man voice to call the play-by-play. I've never really thought about it. I couldn't get hired anywhere because of who I am.
Call him.
Can't be gay.
Fresh, give her the instructions.
Yes, and she can't. Yeah, he
this is how
definitely
we're
can't
gonna
be
run, right?
gay.
We're gonna have you call them and say, "Listen, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm just curious why we never got
Stay
together."
over there, look over.
So again, just keep
Make
it.
sure she'll text him or nothing.
Yeah, keep it serious a
She's
little
gonna
bit.
do some.
Hey, listen, I'm actually kind of serious here. I'm tipsy, but I want to know why we never hooked up together. I actually like you.
I don't know who to call.
Call your best guy friend.
I don't have a best friend.
Okay, we'll call the most.
Oh, don't try to get out of it.
I guess you talked to the most.
She's trying to get out of it.
You never had any kind of like hookup or any kind of romantic
Yes,
sexual.
platonic only.
I don't know.
Yep, see, there it is. There it is. Now she knows.
Your guy friends?
No, but I know.
You ain't even got them.
Guys, understand this. Every girl who has a friend boy, as somebody put in the chat, every girl who has a friend boy knows they want to fuck. No, that is not icy. That is absolutely not icy.
I don't necessarily. I can't think of a friend that I could necessarily. Okay.
Yep, there we go. So they were right. This is why men and women can't be
I was gonna
friends.
say like, right now I don't necessarily have a guy friend that
Who's
I would,
alive?
that I would have that. Like I could call them and be like, hey, why did nothing happen?
Really?
I have had guys that are friends, but as of right now, I don't have a friend that I can be like, hey, why did nothing happen?
Let's call it old one.
Exactly. See? There you go.
Call it.
An old guy friend.
I don't know if they'll ever answer.
They might. I mean, they're
I
your
don't
friend.
even have their number anymore.
If they, nah, don't cap. If they're your friend, you got
This
they got
experiment
your
is so
phone number.
revealing, bro.
I don't know who to call. I'm literally scrolling and I don't know who to call.
I believe her.
I can call my friend that I've known I knew him
What the
for
fuck,
like
Chris?
10 years, but I haven't talked to him
Come
in
on,
several
man.
years.
I believe her,
That's
man.
fine.
Come on, Brandon, right?
Right, so
I don't
put
know.
on
This
sticker.
is never
believe all
showing.
Yeah, Playboy Cartier. Yeah, that's Mellow. That's actually Mellow. She's actually been there for a little while. I bet her. She's real sweet. She's
I don't
real
even
nice.
know if this is this number.
Put up to the microphone.
Ham Tipsy. I just wonder why we never got together.
Dude, this bitch. Every girl knows, man.
Probably not gonna answer.
Of course not. Yeah, she's hoping they're not going to answer.
I haven't talked to him in several years.
No, stop. No, stop it.
Please leave your message.
All right, well.
Try one more time. One
The
more
same
time.
person?
Yes. Same
Yes.
person.
Sure,
yeah,
go ahead.
because he probably won't answer. If you call again, I'll
Human beings
probably
version,
answer.
both ways. kind of
Or it's not the same person. I don't know if they have the same number.
No, man, she call and talk about, man. Pizza Hut, man. Joe's.
What is it?
Don't talk to him.
That'll be fine.
Okay, nothing.
No.
All right, man.
All right. Good try.
Good try, man.
Good try.
All right, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to try?
Nah. What about you?
What?
You got like 2.
Yeah.
Nah, my friends are probably busy.
Nah. They got time. They got time today.
Here we go. My friends are probably busy.
Right? You gotta have 1, man. You gotta have like at least 1.
Let me see.
I know you got 2. I know. One to go partying with, and one to like, just like chill with, and smoke a blunt.
I don't know. I don't know if I should do that.
Why? Why are you scared?
I don't know. You see that? Oh, but men and women can be friends. Isn't it? Guys, the reason why they do this, this is why I like this bit. This is why I like this bit that they do, because it instantly shows that girls know that that all of their guy friends want to fuck them. This is the reason why men are friends with women, is because they want to fuck them, and girls know this. And the annoying thing is that they pretend not to know. Now, why do they pretend not to know? Because if they acknowledge that they do know that their guy friends would absolutely hook up with them, then the jig is up. The jig is up. At that point, when she acknowledges, okay, all right, maybe Steven does want to smash. If she admits and acknowledges that, she can't take advantage of him. She can still be friends with him, but now that it's out there, now she looks bad for having taken advantage of someone who clearly wants to be with her.
Because you never know, like, people could lie and be
Nah,
like,
they're
oh, I
just
don't
friends.
like you.
No,
but they
stop
really
it.
like you.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I believe you.
we
You got
you.
this.
This
Okay,
is ridiculous. She
let me
knows.
just call my playlist currently.
Just to recap, speakerphone to the mic. I'm a little bit tipsy. Why we never hooked up before?
She called her a drug dealer.
Look at her.
No.
The fact that she is the fact that she is scared means she is not confident. She already knows. She knows the truth.
Be serious.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm finna really curse you out. They curse you out.
Wait.
Why is she finna curse you out?
I'm sorry, that was wrong.
She hung up.
Why does
I
she?
don't know what he's gonna cuss me out for. I don't know. That was a little too much.
This is bullshit.
You asked him why?
This is bullshit,
No.
man. Come on.
What the
Come
fuck was
on.
that?
Come
I'm
on.
gonna just call someone else.
No, ask him why.
He's on the blue place. Did he?
This is
No.
beginning. This is we're getting to the point of diminishing returns. This is a waste of time. Insane.
Nobody's watching.
Sorry. But yeah, I just had a question. Like, I'm a little tipsy, and I just wanted to know, like, why we never did nothing. I said I wanted to know why we never did anything. I can't. No, that's too federal.
See, this
No,
bitch.
it's gonna get too federal. No,
Guys, this is always a fail.
Oh,
because he's gonna make me sound bad.
This is always a fail. This
Bro,
is always a fail.
that's an
Sorry,
L.
I'm sorry.
Why? You was going perfectly.
I gotta
That's
take
what
my
tell you.
L. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. My friends, like, they really tell me I don't need to hear that right now.
He's trying to fuck though. Just keeping it real.
Yep.
He probably does.
There it is. And that's the point. That's the point. Every girl that has a guy friend knows that he wants to smash. They know.
They lied to me though. I don't know.
Oh, stop. No, they don't lie to you. They don't have to.
You know what it is, man.
Right,
Exactly. Thank you.
Let's move on, bro.
I think we've proven that women are useless in friendships, which is why men are friends with you guys in the first place.
Because they want to smash.
I think that we just proved that pretty conclusively.
They want sex.
Sorry,
Yeah, bro.
I failed.
Like, bruh.
Fell
What's about revealing some embarrassing shit about her? That's why.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all. Yeah,
That's
that's what
Yeah,
it
he was
is.
about to embarrass the fuck out of her. That's why she didn't want to fucking let it go.
Whatever, man. What's the next one? Chris. Bruh. What the hell, man?
They was gonna say, I paid you $1,000. Why I get no head? That's what I think about.
Yeah, right.
That nigga was about to say some shit like that. Like, yo, I gave you, I bought you a bag. Where my pussy? Some shit like that.
You feel? You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. That's all it was.
Yo, okay, keeping it real. If someone paid you money, how much you think you're worth?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Tens Warren says black women love guy friends a lot. They always say boy best friend. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I tell girls, man.
Keep it a bean.
I don't know, honestly, because everybody has their own opinion.
Let's say someone offered you $2K. Is that too low?
I mean, what, just for sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like the price?
I don't really have a price. I don't know. I wouldn't.
What's the least you would accept?
Yeah, at least.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't know. I don't know.
She knows.
Come on, girl.
All right, look. After the
Ask
show,
somebody else.
someone says, listen, 5K. Right now, nigga.
Damn.
Take it or leave it.
She gonna
Condoms
take
and
it. She
everything.
gonna take it.
No, only because like I can make that just sitting at home. I don't have to really physically touch somebody. So
Sitting at home doing
Cashing
what?
checks.
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
You ate that. You ate that.
I'm just
little
curious.
man.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. All right, what else we got? DDG is dumbass Dread Gooner. That dude is a special one, especially trying to rate Angie. I know. Your Unicorn Myron is way better than DDG's best dream gal. This from Burrow. Okay. Y'all the fucking best. Super happy to have y'all teach and inspire the least known. Appreciate that, bro. I have a few coworkers I'm getting in the FNF zone to know the red pill to build themselves. So that's gonna have a major
Watch
sales
out.
following for y'all
Watch
soon.
out.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you, bro. All supporting, man.
Yeah, watch out, dude. Guys, you got to watch out sharing. You really have to watch out sharing this stuff with your friends at work. Be very careful.
Hey man, just trying to
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh,
some
here we go
simping.
again.
Ladies, let's say your man was broke and was living at your parents' house. How long would it take for you to dump him?
Shit.
I know from the call-in show. Ronnie, didn't they even let him live with their parents, nigga? Who's up next?
Junebug says, nah, she'd do it for 10K. Yeah, she'd probably do it for 2K.
Fresh Myron, the no jumper pod was fire. Watching the whole show in context, you really didn't diss Nico. Still reach out to him though, because he's sensitive. Question for the ladies: would any of you keep your last name when you get married? Men, do you think of women? What do you think of women that do
Dude,
this?
too many fucking questions, bro. Too many questions, bro.
DDG trying that Divine and Conquer is lame.
Super
I know.
lame, bro.
He failed. A million people have tried it.
Super lame, bro.
Okay, what is So
would you keep your last
Would
name?
you keep your last name if you got married? Ladies, how many of you would you keep your last name if you got married? None of you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they know where they are.
Okay, fair enough.
Cash Kid Even. Cash Kid Even, good to see you in here.
What do we got? Anything else? All right.
All right, well, the
we'll
intros.
go- Yeah.
Ladies, welcome to the show officially. If you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want, of course.
Your body count.
We'll start right here. Welcome to the show.
Hello, I'm so glad that I'm
Hey,
here.
y'all.
Yeah, she was on the yacht having fun, man. And then
The
right to the
yacht.
show.
Oh,
But
she's a
what's
yacht
your name,
thought.
age, and what you do for a living?
My name is Chloe. I'm 21. I'm actually an exotic dancer. And
She belongs to the streets.
Wait, what does that mean, though?
I'm a stripper.
Okay, nice.
A scrupper.
Okay, also, dating status?
I'm
Yeah, Keith Cade says, what's the beef with Sneeko? I don't know anything about that.
actually single.
Still?
Yes, I don't date.
You fuck.
Of course not. She fucks. There it is. There it is.
Right?
There it is.
No.
Oh,
So
that's
you just
cat.
dance and make your money and not fuck and suck dick?
Yeah, I'm actually just about my hustle, about
You know what's interesting? She's 21. She looks a lot older than 21.
my money.
Yeah, Black Russian Lom says this is definitely see-through. This is Cloak the Hood Rat and me. Any black woman, guys, what I've come to learn, and what really turned this around was Virginia on season 8 of Love Is Blind. Right? Virginia had us all fooled. Like she was a completely different person. Every black woman has that nigga in them. Every black woman has that nigga in them.
And I don't.
I mean, if a guy pays you money to fuck him, like, would you do it?
What's your cost?
Chris.
You wouldn't do it?
I thought she said 21. Hold on, maybe I was wrong. Hold on. I thought she said she was 21.
Super lame, bro.
Okay, what is So
would you keep your last
Would
name?
you keep your last name if you got married? Ladies, how many of you would you keep your last name if you got married? None of you. All right.
Okay.
Okay. fair
Okay.
enough. What do we got? Anything else? All right.
All right, well,
cool,
intros.
yeah.
Ladies, welcome to the show officially. If you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want, of course.
Your body count.
We'll start right here. Welcome to the show.
Hello, I'm so glad that I'm here.
Yeah, she was on the yacht having fun, man. And then got right to the show. But what's your name, age, and what do you do for a living?
My name is Chloe. I'm 21.
Yeah.
I'm actually an exotic
She said she was 21, guys. No, she said she was 21.
dancer. And
She belongs to the street.
Wait, what does that mean, though?
I'm a stripper.
Okay, nice.
A scrupper.
Okay, also, dating status?
I'm actually single.
Still?
Yes, I don't date.
You fuck. Right?
No.
So you just dance and make your money and not fuck and suck dick?
Yeah, I'm actually just about my hustle, about my money, and I don't.
I mean, if a guy pays you money to fuck him, like, what you do it?
What's your cost?
Chris.
You wouldn't do it?
Damn, Chris is, yo.
All right.
Holy God.
Probably be out because nigga in the chat has money or something. I'm just saying, man.
Damn.
You never know who's watching. She's like, hell no. Okay, parents, are they still together or no?
Yes, they actually are.
Okay. Are they part of what you...
Yeah, New Britain Polly says, Donovan, why is there so much fighting in the RP? Sneeko, Fresh, Pearl, Rolo, etc. Guys, I think what a lot of people have to understand is that this kind of stuff goes on in every industry. Okay? Like, the manosphere is not the only industry or space where there is infighting. Guys, there is infighting in every industry. There's always infighting. Dude, in Hollywood, there's infighting. Sports, there's infighting. At the workplace, there's infighting. Every space, dude, you know, the trad cons, that space, there's infighting there. You know, with MGTOWs, there's infighting there. There's infighting everywhere. There's infighting everywhere. The red pill space is not the only place where there's infighting. Now, the reason for the infighting is because there are a lot of creators. There are a lot of creators who are in the space just to make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to understand that anytime there's an industry where there is a lot of money at stake, or you know they're looking for their piece of the pie, there's going to be infighting. This is just, guys, there was infighting during the Industrial Revolution, right? So, you know, the fact that content creators go after each other, it's a tale as old as time itself. It sucks, but it happens.
You do?
They actually don't know what I do.
Now they do.
Got it. Okay, birth control?
No, I actually am gay.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Really? Come on.
The night before the show in Lesbians on the Panel?
You asked. Did that.
Wait, so you don't fuck niggas?
No.
No, she is so full of fucking shit. Guys, this is why they don't have switch hitters on the panel, guys. This is why they don't have switch hitters on the panel, because switch hitters always all they try to do is disrupt everything. Nothing applies to them. Well, nothing applies to me because I'm a switch hitter. And they're always disruptive, and they always destroy the quality of the show. This is why Chris asks them, okay, we're all straight, right? Elena's in the house. Good to see you in here. Appreciate that. Alex Costin says she's taking loads. Why is she lying? Of course she's lying. Of course she's lying. Give me a break.
Oh, here we go. All right. That's right before the show. I don't believe her, bro. She's talking that. Man, I don't believe that girl, man.
Yeah, because I know nigga that get fucked, so that's like. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Dude, you're not. Stop it.
Give me a break. And then, Chris, your question, bro?
Your body count. Don't take me to 0 either, man.
10.
Okay.
So you're
she's gonna
currently
be
dating chicks right now, right?
No, I'm actually single.
But you're currently so you're single, right?
Yes.
So how are you, lesbian or gay or whatever?
Cash Cat even says, I think it adds a little spice. Girls are sick of girls too. No, it doesn't add spice. It doesn't add spice. Like, think about this. The reason why they don't have switch hitting girls on the panel is because all they want to do is be contradictory. It doesn't add any spice. It adds aggravation. It's like every time, well, you know, what are some of the things that you look for in a man? Well, I'm gay. I don't need a man. Then why are you here on the show, right? This show, like Fresh and Fit, the red pill space is about heterosexual male-female sexual relationships, right? This is why we don't talk to happy men. This is why we don't talk to happy women, because it's 3 different worlds. It's ridiculous.
If you're
no, I'm bisexual, but I prefer women.
See, here we go. I'm bisexual, but I prefer women. None of the rules apply to them. This is ridiculous. See,
which one is it, man?
Do you guys see? See, first I'm gay, now I'm bisexual. Like, come on. She's already fucking up the She's already fucking up the show. Come on.
I prefer women.
Okay, so
I
you prefer
do.
women?
Yes.
Dude, get out of here. Like, dude, get her out of here, man. She honestly, if they don't kick this girl out, if they don't Frank Castle this girl, you are going to see that because of her switch hitting proclivities, she adds zero value to the conversation. We are talking about heterosexual relationships between men and women. If you are not a woman who regularly dates men, it is pointless for you to be on the show. Literally.
But I would definitely have a relationship with a man.
There it is. So first she was gay, then she was bisexual, then she said she preferred women. Now she would rather have a relationship with a man. Come on, dude.
Okay.
So you marry
Come
women,
on.
is what you're saying?
No.
So you're married. You're a married dude then. I know it's right. That's why I ask questions on a
You guys see?
show, man.
Actually, I don't.
Yes, he did.
No,
You guys
I
see?
never thought about marriage with a woman, but
All right.
I would marry a man.
What do you know?
All right, she's confused right now.
We can move on.
Wait, how old is
Yeah,
she?
Soft Life 4 says it's for the male gaze. It's an attention-seeking approach. She's like, right. A lot of girls love to say that they are switch hitters or that they prefer women to try to. And listen, even Cash Kid fell for it. It adds a little bit of spice. No, there's no spice. It's ridiculous. G Lee says even if she is heterosexual, she has no personality anyway. Exactly. She's literally just here to advertise herself. Come and see me at the booby trap or wherever the fuck she works.
I'm 21.
Okay.
All right, where are you originally from?
I'm actually from Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, you guys.
Did she say Did this bitch really just say Des Moines, Iowa? If you're from Des Moines, you don't call it Des Moines.
All right, she's confused right now.
We can move on.
Wait, how old is she again?
I'm 21.
Okay.
All right, where are you originally from?
I'm actually from Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa.
Ignorant.
Ay.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah. Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been on before. Just different here.
Oh.
And they didn't post my mugshot.
You got to keep switching it up, man. When you're in a certain kind of work, man. Sometimes when you're doing shit, you got to keep them guessing. Keep a low profile out here. You know?
Highest education level for you? High school?
Oh, high school, yeah.
Okay. And then
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
assuming
say.
You dance here or do you dance back in Des Moines?
Oh, no, I dance in Iowa.
Stop reading the chat,
Okay, so
please.
you're just
Stop
here
watching
visiting
the
then?
Yeah, I'm here for spring break.
Okay.
Stop watching the screen. You look stupid right now.
Okay.
She's fine.
All right, cool.
All right. What about you?
Oh, and then racial background, black?
Yes, I'm black.
Full?
Fully black.
Okay. What about you? What's your name?
My name is Caitlin.
Caitlin?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you, Caitlin?
27.
Where are you from?
Florida.
What part of Florida?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
What do you do for work?
I have my own pet sitting business.
Oh, that's
I have
cool.
my own pet sitting business. Pet sitting, dog walking,
Okay.
all kinds of animals.
Dogs, cats.
All kinds of animals except for reptiles.
Okay.
No reptiles.
SC, please, no spoilers, please. But I am looking forward to that. That is the name 3 countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
No lizards.
So you run your pet sitting business. Highest education level completed?
Associates and currently working on my bachelor's.
Okay. And what? Your associate?
Psychology.
Okay.
There it is. Another girl, another woman whose major is psychology, looking for answers. Why am I a hoe?
Relationship status?
Dating.
You're single?
She's single. Yeah.
Because, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
dating
yeah.
someone, but we are not currently in a relationship.
Yes, this is a situationship. You are in a sexual relationship with no commitment. Got it.
Oh, you're fucking.
How long you
Sure.
guys been seeing each other?
Like 2 months.
And how'd you guys meet?
So it's
Hinge.
exclusive then?
Ask the guy.
That's a no. All right.
Whatever.
Okay.
How'd you guys meet? Dating
Hinge.
app? Hinge?
Yeah.
Dating app.
Are your
Yeah.
parents together?
No.
Birth control for you?
What?
Birth control?
Birth control
Yes.
for you or not? Yeah.
Chris?
Girls are smart.
Yeah.
What are you?
This is incredible. This overweight redhead gets sex all the time. The male version of that woman would never get laid. The male version of the fat redhead Caitlyn would never get laid.
You Caucasian?
Yes.
Irish?
Yes.
Alright, matey.
That's pirate.
That's a pirate.
That's a pirate. I mean,
fucking pirate.
It's hard to say, bro. Like, if a pirate was
Okay, Chris.
All right, no, I feel you. I never thought about it like
Yeah,
that.
right. It's it. Body count.
What's the question?
5.
So natural ginger? I believe her.
No.
You believe 5?
Yeah, I believe her. Wait, how old is she again?
She's 27.
Oh no, I don't believe her. No,
Okay.
never
She's
mind.
not a natural ginger.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
What about you? What's your name?
Helena says another female psych guru will be spreading more feminist BS to younger women. Absolutely.
My name is Barbie. I will not take my right leg.
Oh my God, Barbie, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, just going to find out anyway, but that's fine.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Trust me, they're going to find your real name. How old are you?
26.
Where are you from?
Switzerland.
What part of Switzerland?
I don't want to say that. Zurich.
Okay. All right. Do you live here in Miami now, or?
No, I'm here for holidays.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do for work?
Cash Kid even says, I don't agree, Don. Some chubby mofos be smashing left and right, bruh. Cash Kid, no. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong, man. Listen, just because there are some chubby mofos that be smashing left and right doesn't mean that it's most, okay? Doesn't mean that it is most. And if the chubby, and if a man is chubby, the reason why he's smashing is because there's something exceptional about him. He might be chubby, but he might be rich. He might have status. He might have celebrity. But the redheaded girl, Caitlyn, and again, I'm speaking in general here. The redheaded girl, Caitlyn, the male version of Caitlyn, Caleb or whatever, would not be smashing as much as Caitlyn. That's the point. That's the point. You listen, you take the male version of any female, you can divide the number of sexual partners by 17. The exception doesn't make the rule.
What?
What do you do for work?
She belongs to the streets.
I work as a childcare animated education as voice actor. That's the English word. In German, it's a different word.
Wait. So you're a voice actor and you
Voice actor, childcare. Like I don't know the English word for that. Like
a
in
nursery?
German, it says kita, like with babies.
Like a nursery, like a
She speaks, I'm telling you, she speaks very, very, very good English. She speaks very good English for being from Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly. Like daycare, and I made education as
So you do
actor.
childcare and you do a voice actor.
Voice actor, yeah. It's everything
like a TV
that
show?
includes the voice. What?
Like for a TV show or something?
For several different things, but I try to, find my way in the business because I just made the education, and it's something that is really interesting. And yeah, I like.
I'm assuming you do the voice acting in your native country, in your native language, not in English.
Exactly. It's in German, but it's they always say it's good if you're good in other languages, like in English or something.
Oh yeah, she's right about that. Look, I gotta tell you, she really, really, really does speak very good English for someone who's not from here originally.
What? I just heard it. What did she say? You can't say that.
I don't know. Yeah, Black Samurai says she's not from Switzerland. I don't know. Planet Rodella 3 says the Swiss speak like 4 languages. Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
We are comedians.
I know.
We are comedians. Yes.
I'm trying to help you, man, keep this shit on YouTube.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Gabez8 says, Donovan, check your Discord. The links. Attacked by a silly goose. What is your tell me what your Discord name is, Gabez, because I can't find it.
I'm not trying to get my episode taken off.
This is
Okay. Highest education level completed?
What?
Highest education level completed?
What? It's too fast.
Highest
level, like
education.
Oh my God.
Highest education?
Completed, yeah.
I would
You go to
say,
college?
It's different in our country. We just go to school, and after the school we kind of work and go meanwhile to the school. It's called Ausbildung, like
apprenticeship.
It's like education. It's like education with in a job, but you also have a part in school.
A certificate?
Vocational.
What?
I don't know how to say that.
It's probably like the equivalent to like an internship in America,
I think
where you
so.
go,
I
but
think
you
so.
gain
Sounds like a trade school.
work
Just make this
experience.
All right, relationship
after
status?
you're done. It's complicated. I wish.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, dude.
All
What are we
right.
doing?
Who wants to commit, you or him?
I think we're both a little bit.
No, he doesn't want to commit to you, bro.
Well, somebody doesn't want to commit.
He does.
Casket even says that's the point, Don. Women and men love differently, so Caleb's value is different from Caitlin's. Cash Kid, I don't know what you're talking about. All I said was that I was trying to make just a very, very simple point. Caitlyn is overweight. She's redheaded and doesn't matter. Caitlyn is overweight, okay? She is in a situationship with somebody, I guess, that either does or doesn't want to commit to her. All I was saying is that if Caitlyn were a guy, she would not have as much sexual experience. That's it. The point is that sex comes very easy for women, not so much for men. I don't know why you want to go back and forth with this, trying to point out the exceptions to the rule. Like, I don't understand the point of this. The point is that sex is easier for women to come by than it is for men. That's it. Listen, I know chubby guys that smash. Yeah, Biggie Smalls, he used to smash all the time because he was Biggie. Okay, there are a lot of fat guys who smash because there's something exceptional about him, okay? A man who is an A+ at one thing will fuck better looking women than a man who's a B- at everything.
It happened a lot.
Yeah,
That's all I can say. It happened a lot.
To you?
What?
Between us, what do you mean with commit?
Jesus Christ.
I'm saying one of you doesn't want to commit in the relationship. Who doesn't want to commit, you or him?
Well, I'm here right now. I think.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Just answer the question.
Oh, so he's overseas probably.
So you do what you want. He just.
It's complicated because of that. Our relationship is on a kind of break.
Yeah, MS772 says every time they throw in words like really, actually, by your BS detector goes off. Yeah, right. So are you having sex with another with other guy? Have you had a lot of sex yet? Well, not really. No, that means you do.
So I can kind of do what I want, and he can kind of do what he wants. But I don't like
that. Doesn't sound like a relationship, sweetie. Soft Life says, why can't most women accept rejection? I see so many women on this show say it's complicated or it's mutual. If a man likes you, it's not complicated or mutual that he's not committing to. I agree. Women don't take L's.
Sounds like
Goalie Blanchard says, I hate it when people come in here speaking against reality. There's nothing to debate. Yeah, I don't understand why he was... Yeah, Donovan, there are some chubby dudes out there that smash. Yes, there are some, but not many. Not many.
He doesn't want to commit.
Probably because she's in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. JF says, Biggie wouldn't be smashing at the same rate if he was Christopher Wallace, a UPS employee. There you go. That's the point.
Probably why.
Wait, so why didn't you just invite him to
I'm just
come?
going to put single, bro.
Why?
Yeah, just put
Because
single, man.
It's difficult for him to. He's scared to come to the United States because.
Sweetie, you're single. Just
how can I say that? If you have been in prison.
Okay, I'm out. I'm done. I'm already tired of listening to this.
Intercourse.
She's not answering. She's not. It's really like I have a very low tolerance for women who just don't want to answer questions directly. I'm just like, come on.
Yeah, 12:30. Goddamn.
Yeah, Heavy D was smashing because he was Heavy D.
12:01, man.
Never seen it.
Damn, well, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Wait, what happened?
Because it's not that many.
Is it over 20?
Not believe it. No, it's not over 20.
50?
No, it's not.
She said
no, and
under
it's not
20.
over
She
15.
said under
It's
20.
It's not over 15. It's not.
Yo, check this out. If a bitch has a face that looks like this, guys, okay, her body count is in the hundreds. Like, I'm sorry. When you have a face that looks like this, like, dude, honestly, this woman is probably going to end up. You guys ever seen those older? You guys ever seen these older women? They have so much plastic surgery for so long they end up looking like a cat. That's who this woman is going to be. This woman has already had so much plastic surgery, she's unrecognizable. If you've had that much plastic surgery, I'm sorry, your body count starts at triple digits.
Not over 20, but I really.
Is it 12?
I'm not going to say no. It's right.
We're close enough now.
See, there it is.
I'm not going to say.
See, I'm not going to say. If it were so embarrassing, see, here's the thing. If this woman's body count really were less than 20, then she would just tell us, right? She would just tell us. But she knows her body count is in the triple digits. That's why she's not telling us.
All right, man, whatever.
Oh,
Move on to the next one. Okay, what's your name?
What about you? Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My name is Vaida. Working?
I'm sorry?
I think this sounds...
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay.
Hello?
Vita.
Yeah, okay.
What is
so
it?
my name is Vaida.
Men,
Oh, Vita.
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 29. I'm going to be in a few hours.
Are you also from Zurich?
Yeah, I'm from Zurich. Yeah.
Today's your birthday?
Hours.
In March 18, I think so.
Yeah, it's birthday. It's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm 30 now.
Okay, 30 now. You made it to the year? Good job. You made it to that year.
Yeah, was that the first time I had a girl turn 30 on the air?
Yeah, 12:01.
30. Goddamn.
That's the first time.
12:01, man.
Never seen it.
Damn, well, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough
She
now.
did get
It's
triggered.
way tougher, but that's fine.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, New Britain Polly says women come on this huge platform and do zero research into talking points. Yeah, and then oh, there it is. G. Lee says pillow face like Wayne Newton or Zsa Zsa Gabor. Oh my God. Ay.
Right now.
I'm working with the stock, NASDAQ.
Trading?
Yeah, it's like it's office, and I'm on the secretary, like something like this. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hi, sister guys.
Soft Life 4 says they want to answer directly because they don't want to accept that the man doesn't want them. And then Cash Kid Kev says, yep, same way men having problems accepting they ain't gonna. No. Oh my God. Bruh. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. No. Cash Kid, you're wrong about this. It's not the same. Oh my God. Cash Kid, like, you have to understand that this is a lot of things are not dichotomies. Okay. Women can't handle rejection, and they show us that they can't handle rejection. The reason why women aren't answering questions directly, just like what's her name? Just like Soft Life says, is because they don't want the world to know that they are being indirectly rejected by men. They don't want to take that L. Men, we have a good grip on reality, right? Like we understand as men, we can't smash as much as women, but most of us don't cry about it. So again, I don't know why Cash Kid even, it appears that you're wanting to make this what about Demendo argument. It seems that you want to make, the issues that men and women have are two sides of the same coin. There is very little overlap between men and women as far as the sexual marketplace. is concerned, but that is most definitely not one of them. So I'm not really sure what your point is.
Sorry?
Education level? Education?
Education.
The highest?
I don't know what
Degree.
I do normal school. Yeah. After the school, I do the same like here, like a.
Did you go to college? So we got 3 foreigners on the panel here, huh?
Go to university?
No, university. It's like a school and work. It's like I think it's
a trade
called.
poly.
Yeah, apprenticeship, something like that.
Relationship?
I'm single.
30.
Oh, boo.
All right, are your parents together?
Sorry?
Are your parents together?
No.
Birth control for you?
Sorry?
Birth control?
What do you mean?
I got my beard is all jacked up. I didn't get a chance to.
No.
Is dating hard in Switzerland?
Yeah, but I don't like dating. I don't know. For me, it's this like
Switzerland.
Like looking for jobs. So
guys, Switzerland is a feminist hotbed. I mean, it is absolutely a feminist hotbed. Switzerland is. If you guys, dude. It is really bad in Switzerland. Okay, that looks a little better. I think I can live with that.
I don't want to say
KERNALS.
I love it when
Tip
it's
$35.
going.
The trisexual next to Fresh needs to get castled. You can see in her hair hat that she's a liar. The inflatable doll to the left is Brandon has more brain cells than a gnat. W. Chris W. Myron, half a W. Mo, LBILLZ.
Yeah, Gully Blanchard says, Cash Kid, you're just being a contrarian, relax. Yeah, I agree. I think he's just looking to argue. Ridiculous.
All right.
The same thing women go through, men go through. No, not the same.
All right, and you're, I just put, are you white, Caucasian?
Sorry,
KERNALS. Tip $35. The trisexual next to Fresh needs to get castled. You can see in her hair hat that she's a liar.
Okay, just...
The inflatable doll to the left is Brandon has more brain cells than a gnat. W. Chris W. Myron, half a W. Mo, LBILLZ.
All right. All right, let's go to the next person.
What about you? Welcome back.
Hey, my name's Nay. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. I am single.
Did she say Des Moines too? What? Like, wait. Dude, Des Moines, Iowa. These women are lying. If you're from Des Moines, Iowa, you don't call it Des Moines.
What about you?
Hold up. Wait a minute. This makes no sense.
Castled. You can see in her hair hat that she's a liar.
Okay, just...
The inflatable doll to
336 people watching. Let's get it. Guys, I need 168 likes. I need 168 likes. Let's try to get me to 50% engagement.
The left is Brandon has more brain cells than a gnat. W. Chris W. Myron, half a W. Mo, LBILLZ.
All right, let's go to the next person.
What about you? Welcome back.
Hey, my name's Nay. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa. Like, dude, oh my God. They're not from Des Moines. Iowa. I think these girls look like they're from New York City. They look like they're from Atlanta. They do not look like they are from a flyover state.
I am single. I'm 22.
All right.
No birth control. Body count is 11. And...
Stop the cap.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You know.
What do you do for work?
OnlyFans.
There it is.
Okay. And highest education level is high school?
Yeah.
You said you're single?
Yes.
Are your parents together?
No.
Birth control for you?
No.
Okay, and then...
You have kids?
Hmm?
You have kids?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Private. I like to keep my private life private.
Okay.
From Des Moines, Iowa. Cash Kid even says, I'm not saying... Okay. All right, Cash Kid.
I know that first.
All right, it's time to put this to a stop here. It's time to put this to a stop, Cash Kid. Cash Kid, I need you to pull up. We need to have this. You and I need to talk. I'm not gonna allow someone. Listen, I don't mind disagreements. I really don't. I don't mind disagreements. I appreciate it when people have different opinions and things of that nature, but we're getting to the point of diminishing returns. All you're doing, it's like you want to get the last word in. And so what we are going to do, Cash Kid, is we're going to hashtag pull up. We're going to do hashtag pull up. He's saying that I'm looking through this. He says that the lens I'm looking through this is wrong. So I am going to ban you from the channel until until I'm going to ban you from the channel until you and I talk online. This is why, and the reason I do this, guys, listen, you guys know that I try to, I try not to be dismissive of people who have different opinions than I do. But when you're going back in the chat, when you're going back and forth, when you're going back and forth in the chat, it tends to derail the show, okay? I would rather, if you disagree, come up and talk to me. I'm not gonna go back and forth with someone in the chat because then you have time to think. No, I think you're just being a contrarian. If you think I'm wrong, if you really think I'm looking at this through the wrong lens, and I don't really know what about the wrong lens I'm looking at this through. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. I said that if Caitlyn were a guy, she would not be having as much sex. So either you're being a contrarian or you're just arguing semantics. Either way, I'm no longer giving you the floor until I can see your face and hear your voice. So that's what it's going to be. So listen, I don't give a shit about anything else you have to type. I want to know what you have to say about this. If you want to disagree, fine. Hashtag pull up.
No, I'm just curious.
God
almighty.
How many other moms here?
Last word type of bitch. No. Yeah, Gully Blanchard says Cash Kid wasn't even making any actual arguments. He definitely just wanted the last word and wasn't making sense. Right. He just wanted to have the last word. And Cash Kid, I'm not going to let you have the last word, bruh. At least not in the chat. I'm not going to let you continue to... No. This ain't this ain't Facebook. This ain't Twitter where if I don't respond to you going back and forth, then you win. No. I win, motherfucker. So if you want to come on and talk to me about whatever disagreement you have, then pull up. I'm not going back and forth with you in the chat. Just not going to do it.
I'm not. No. Damn.
All right. What about you?
I really don't care. Says fat man without clout isn't fucking attractive women or rarely smashing it. All right. Like, dude, guys who are fat don't have sex. That's my point. Fat girls have sex. Fat men do not. So here we go.
What's your name?
My name is Natalie. I'm 21 years old.
21?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Heaven. Like I
said. Christ, fucking heaven.
You're a virgin then, right?
What?
That must mean you're a virgin though, right?
Nope. New Britain Polly says there's literally infinite stuff to watch on the internet. If you're here on Donovan's channel, it's for a reason. Absolutely.
You're a virgin?
Exactly. Nope.
All right.
Colonel says he went from Cash Kid to EBT Kid. Yeah, that's funny.
So you're from heaven. Yes. You had a heavy fall.
Oops. Oh, boy. A heavy fall. That means you fat.
Lucifer.
I can tell.
You have to actually answer the question.
No, bro. Where you from? Russia?
Yes.
I knew it.
What part of Russia are you from?
St. Petersburg.
Bless you.
I'm sorry? St. Petersburg?
St. Petersburg.
How long you been in the U.S.?
4 months.
Detto America.
You came on a visa or what?
Student visa. Yes.
Do you work?
No. I don't have a work permit.
So you're in college?
Yes.
What are you studying?
English courses.
Yeah, what else?
So far so good, right?
Okay.
All right,
I'm doing
status?
a good... I'm dating someone, but...
Fucking someone.
Never let your boyfriend... Never let your boyfriend stop you to find your husband.
Mother.
There it is. She's already, never let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. Yeah, that's what niggas with game say.
Russia, it's spoken.
Yeah, I'm from heaven too. That's crazy.
All right. So how long have you been with your boyfriend that's holding you back from your husband?
Sorry?
How long have you been with your boyfriend that's holding you back?
Cash Get Even is still watching, but he doesn't want to pull up.
Back from your husband.
So I had a relationship
Keith Cade says, I am weak for Russian women, just not this one.
for 3 years, but no marriage. So that's why I'm saying this.
Is he back in Russia?
You can never know if you're gonna end with the marriage or no. So a relationship, you can never know if it's gonna end in marriage or no.
So you didn't want to wait any longer?
Yeah, he didn't want to commit.
There are some another reasons we couldn't.
Did it ever occur to did it ever occur to this woman? And it's interesting when women talk about guys they're dating that are not physically there on the panel. I think we I think we inadvertently think she's dating like a high level guy. We know she's not. He's probably just a Russian nobody. That's all it is.
Florida?
No.
Where is he?
He's in Russia?
Yes.
I asked that earlier. She said no.
I didn't heard.
So he's back in Russia.
Yes.
Yeah, Trey Ball says they never want to pull up. No, they never do. They never do.
He fight in the war or something?
No.
Okay.
Gabez, I'm still looking for that. I'm still looking for that link from Gabez 8. I'm still looking for your I'm still looking for that Andrew Wilson link.
Okay, I thought you left.
That was a good question. Yeah. All right. Are your parents together or no?
What?
Are your parents together?
No, they're divorced 17 years.
Oh shit.
So their whole life basically. And then birth control for you?
No.
Max says, is Discord an app? Yeah, there is a Discord app, but Discord is also web-based.
All right. And then you're full Russian?
No.
What else are you?
Yeah, Elena says, this is why she is saying, don't let your boyfriend prevent you from finding a husband. Right. Don't let your boyfriend prevent you from finding a husband. Guys, that is the very definition of open hypergamy. That's the very definition of open hypergamy. Don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. That should be the open hypergamy anthem.
Ukrainian?
I'm not allowed to say this.
Oh, Jewish?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Okay. Do you have Israeli citizenship too or no?
Yes.
You do?
Nice.
You serve an IDF?
No.
All right. Okay, so you're Russian and Israeli. All right, and then and you're studying English.
Yes.
All right, body count.
You also know your body count.
Body count? Yes.
I don't know.
What did you say?
How many men you fuck? Yes.
Do fuck? We love long time?
Not a lot.
No.
Like 15?
Less.
13, got
No. I'm not looking for Andrew's Discord link. What I'm looking for is apparently, Andrew Wilson, I guess, was physically attacked on the whatever podcast, and I don't know. Maybe I'll try and find it myself.
Cool.
Less.
All right.
Less.
That's fine.
10?
Less.
I don't believe it, bro.
5.
Yeah.
I told you I'm from heaven.
Okay.
Oh,
wait a minute. I think I heard somebody pull up. All right, there we go. Oh, no, not this dude. Cash Kid even again. Ay. Okay, all right. Hang on. Let me bring you up. I think I figured this dude out here. Yeah, this isn't. Oop, sorry. Oh, hang on. So this isn't the first time. That we've tangled here. Okay. So hold on. Let me ask you something first here, Cash Kid. Even, do you have a YouTube channel?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay.
Not as big as yours, but yes, I do.
Okay, so you do have a YouTube channel. So I remember the last time, and I'm gonna have to restart this DSN cam again. Now I remember the last time you and I got into. We didn't really get into a debate, but you seem to be very remedial red pilled, right? You appear to be someone who hasn't been red pill aware for a while, because a lot of the things that you say is just sort of remedial, like with game and all that good stuff. My statement was quite simply, if Caitlyn were a guy, she wouldn't have as much sex. I don't think it's complicated at all. So what I think you're trying to do is I think you're trying to clout chase here. Am I wrong?
I knew that accusation was coming, but really I do not. Well, let me thank you for the opportunity if I am gaining a little clout. Let me say that. But no, Donovan, my thing is, I really do enjoy your content, and even I enjoy Myron and Fresh's content. And I've been deep in the red pill, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like, the red pill is kind of like stagnating. It's like this. It's kind of defeatist in a way. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, the lens you're looking at it is kind of a defeatist point of view, and that's what I'm trying to get you away from that. I'm all about game, and game is, after understanding with the red pill, you gotta understand more than that. Like, okay, let's go back to the statement, right? So you're saying the chick gets more sex than like a male version of her, right?
Yeah.
But women are the gatekeepers of sex. So
And
like,
let me stop you right there. You're overcomplicating things. Okay? Fat men do not get as much sex as fat women. Okay? That's it. There's nothing complicated about it. No, hold on. Let me finish. There's nothing complicated about that. Do you agree? Look, do fat women get more sex than fat men? Yes or no?
Do fat women get more sex than fat men? Yes, all women get more sex than men.
No. Answer
That's
no. Do fat women get more sex than fat men? Yes or no?
True.
Okay,
That is true.
Then thank you very much. That was my point. It just appears like dude, like seriously, man. Like if you wanted to, honestly, man, if you wanted to just come up and say, hey, look, man, I want an opportunity to talk about what I'd like to talk about, then just say that. But all you do, and this is the second time you've come in here. You've pulled up twice. This is the second time you've come in here, and you've tried to disagree with me. And both times you've tried to disagree, it's fallen flat. Like you're not going to build a following by just disagreeing with us. And a lot of people try to do this. They're new to the red pill. You've watched 5 episodes of Fresh and Fit, and now you think you can cross swords with guys who have been in this space for literally decades. I made a simple statement. The redheaded version of Caitlyn would not get as much sex as, or the male version of Caitlyn would not get as much sex as the female version of Caitlyn. And you turned that into an argument. And I fell for it. Because now I've given you a platform twice. I'm going to unhide you from the channel. But again, and the reason I'm unhiding you, the reason I'm unbanning you is because you did decide to pull up. But my guy, okay, Cash Kid even says I was agreeing. Then what what was that all for? What was that all for if you were agreeing? Like, bro, come on, man. I think what you got to understand, Cash Kid, is that this is not Red Pill 101 here, okay? This isn't Red Pill 101, okay? Right now, you're Red Pill aware, but you don't have your associate's degree yet. You don't have your 2-year degree in terms of, Red Pillology, okay? I got a PhD, bro. I got a PhD and I got a black belt. I know women better than they know themselves, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, like, dude, we see guys like you all the time trying to disagree with different tenets. And if you have a real disagreement, I'm happy to talk with you about that. But pretending to disagree with something and then coming on and then arguing semantics because I'm looking at this through the wrong lens, bruh, you're overcomplicating things. You're overcomplicating things. Okay? You're overcomplicating things. He says, okay, let me put it like this, Don. What is your solution? See, Cash Kid, even my friend, you're asking me what my solution is. Have you not watched the show? You don't want to know what my solutions are? You don't want to know what and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, because Cash Kid even is one of these, and I can promise you, Cash Kid even is one of these dudes who say, well, this is what's wrong with the red pill. They don't offer solutions. Exhibit A. Hold on. Unbelievable, dude. God almighty, these dudes are just like, what is your solution? Bro, you gotta do your research, fam. What is the solution? Womanese. I've got 5 volumes of Womanese, okay? Relationship Foundation Fundamentals, okay? The 49 Laws of Sharpe. How to master the game. Let me continue. The books of Womanese, volumes 1 through 5. How to build a quality woman from the ground up. How to properly vet women for long-term relationships. How to train your woman. How to stop female manipulation. Do you want to know what that is, Cash Kid even? Those are all solutions, okay? You're not the first person to come in here and say, it's stagnated, what are the solutions? No, bro. No, this is not a MGTOW channel, okay? I'm not going to come on here and just talk shit and complain about women. You want to know what the fucking solutions are? Go to tsracademy.com, my nigga. That's it. Like it's like, come on, man. Like if you have a proper disagreement, I'm happy to talk to you. But you're making arguments from our detractors, bruh. Like, you might be red pill aware, but you gotta have a little more than that. Come on, man. Come on. I don't think you're stupid, but it's like, come on, man. Like, If you're going to disagree, you have to be able to substantiate your claim. Don't come on here and say you have a disagreement and then all of a sudden say I agree with you. No. Come on.
Less.
All right.
Interesting. All right. Anything else?
Special guest on the panel?
Yeah.
That's been all.
Brandon Tatum.
What's going on, man? Great to be back, man. I love it coming to the Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying?
We had a fire interview earlier as well.
That was a
check it out.
fantastic episode with the homie Greg. He had to dip. Yeah. He couldn't stay, man, but I decided to stay put.
That'd be called in show.
Yeah, we'll have him on for another one, guys, so don't worry.
We will.
Oh, yeah.
He
You
said
know
he has
how
to
that
wake
goes.
up early to film or something like that tomorrow, so.
Yep.
What else?
So we'll do the last chats and then questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh.
Your boy Lem. Shout out to you again. Oh, man, here we go.
Oh, that's okay. Now that's the baby mama. Got it.
Skinny Anaconda. Hope you ain't ghetto. 3. Your BD talks all folks. 1. Saw you want to play a game. -1.
Oh, man.
Auntie Wicked Mustard. Which 2. Chicken fried watermelon. Yo, what the fuck? Behemoth. Nightmare Before Christmas. 2. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Don't let Fresh read the chat.
Oh, my God.
Every time. Let me read it, please. Otherwise, we need damn subtitles. Dick Draining Goblin said this girl's hotter than Angie. It's beyond me.
Bro, nigga, you
Bro,
should have said
wow.
that shit before.
Bro,
Before
I'm
rating,
trying to
nigga.
tell you,
Wow,
these niggas be crazy.
No fucking refunds, man.
I don't know.
Oh, cool. Shout out to Meliodas in the on the Rumble side says this is Andrew Wilson being attacked. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to let's divert here for a second. Oh, wait a minute. Zahol, member for 12 months, says best reaction show on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sammy G says, I'm going to spill the tea on you, Myron. Oh, yeah, I remember that bitch. She's like, I'm going to spill the tea on you, Myron. Yeah, that totally fell flat. She tried to put him on blast and got completely destroyed. Okay. So let's check out this Andrew Wilson. Let's check out this Andrew Wilson thing. Because listen, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about this, but there's Andrew Wilson, like right back on. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
Which one's worse?
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show.
What if we just go kick this outside? What if we...
Andrew, just stop.
You're telling me that, let's say a white person, he grows up in, horribly poverty conditions in the South, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's a black person who grows up, and they have kind of a nice middle-class lifestyle, right? Do you think that if that black person is called the N-word, and that Southerner is called the C-word, even though...
Cracker.
Clearly, objectively, that white person has a worse standard of living than the black person, that's more or less hurtful for one or the other.
What's the C-word?
Don't say it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I don't know what
the C-word is cracker.
the C-word is.
Yeah,
I'm just
don't worry about
wondering.
it.
Because everyone knows what the
Is it
N-word
less
is.
or more hurtful?
I'm just wondering what's the C-word?
N-word is going to be worse.
Based on what?
Yeah, dude. I don't. I've never really bristled at calling white people crackers. You know what I'm saying?
Based on the generational and historic
How could that be worse on the guy who's middle class, though?
It has nothing because it has nothing to do
Hey,
with
whoa. Hold on. Hey. Did you forget the part of the conversation where only one person should be speaking at a time? She's speaking.
Oh, damn, dude. Brian from whatever has fucked around and grown a spine. I'm going to tell you what. This is interesting. We are seeing a metamorphosis from Brian of the Whatever podcast. And listen, Brian is a very laid back, measured, even keel type of guy. For sure. But I have noticed the more of these interviews and podcasts that he does, the more savage he has to become. Myron Gaines had to get like this. Okay? Pearl had to get like this. She had to grow some teeth, right? I have never, guys, I don't think I have ever seen, and it's been a while since I've watched the Whatever podcast, but I don't think I have ever seen Brian like this. Holy moly.
Granted, she's...
Yeah, Max says Brian is spineless. Not anymore. King Life says Brian changed his name to Byron, right? He snapped it. Yeah. He snapped at the bitch. Damn.
Talking way too much than she should be at this point in the conversation. We haven't even gone through the intros.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Well, not really. It's her bad.
Oh, shit.
If people are engaged in the conversation, you guys can't be interrupting other people.
Can I add
Kindly.
something?
Yeah.
Here she goes. There it is. She can't shut up.
I just want to say, both of you guys, it makes sense. Like, if you're in a new relationship, you're not going to go and put anything anywhere it doesn't belong.
Okay, so this is the last. This is the last word type of bitch. I can already tell.
And if you're in a
And you can already see this girl right down here. She's already growing tired of this. But listen, women like this just want the attention. They want the attention on them all the time. They understand how
married
this works.
relationship, and you guys both have talked to one another about what is appropriate in your relationship, and you've already decided what your boundaries are, then that seems acceptable, right?
Hey, stop using logic and reason. Stop that. This is a Marxist we're talking to. You don't
I
need
do
logic.
wanna
You don't
say,
need reason.
one time I did fall asleep.
While doing that?
Right. I was like, I was drunk, and then, yeah, I fell asleep. But
So you fell asleep during sex.
why would he? See, I want to know, what part of it do you like? Do you like the part right, like when she doesn't feel it at all? Or
What is she talking about? $1,000? Are you serious? This dude just donated $1,000.
if we're talking about SA, and women are we're the victims mostly of SA, so obviously we're all going to have different things to add so that you can hear our voices, because that's why we're here, right? So that we can give you the female perspective.
No, you're there so that we can point and make fun of you. We've heard the female perspective for the last 70 plus years. We've heard the female perspective, and it's gotten us to where we are now.
I'm not going to allow you. No.
In timeout.
I'll take it. Thank you.
I'm not going to allow you to mischaracterize what happened. She was talking, then you two were engaged in what we call a sidebar conversation, which we specifically tell you not to do. What do both of you not understand about how to engage in a conversation?
Damn, dude, Brian
Answer
is.
me that.
Oh my God.
Now riddle me this, Batman.
If you were actually talking to us, not like on this podcast, is that how you would speak to me? Because I don't think so.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, so now she's trying to call out Brian. Well, you wouldn't be talking to me like this if we weren't on the podcast. Oh yeah, guys, no spoilers, please. No spoilers.
How would that matter?
How would that matter? What if I talk to you exactly how you talk to me?
Well, do you always talk the same way in a job occupation that you would outside of a job occupation?
I understand entertaining.
Well, it's not just
there we go. See, this is what girls like to do. This is what girls like to do when they're on here. Well, the only reason why you talk like this is because it's entertainment. No. He talks like this because he is growing tired of your antics. It has nothing to do with entertainment.
But there's something to be said of
Can you tilt your
just
mic down, please?
degrading, just demeaning.
Well, that's kind of funny. Like, I had a shop foreman who was just like the nicest guy you could ever imagine when we were outside of the shop. And when he was inside of the shop, he would throw tools at me all the time. Literally throw them at my head.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, it was great. He was like one of the best ever, right?
Sounds traumatic.
But inside of his occupation, right, of course he acts in the capacity of his occupation. That's how it works.
Klaus Alaribe says, quote, disagreement. I made a humor statement on Rumble and got muted unfairly, plus false assessment of character after. I don't think you create room for disagreements here, Donovan, so I wouldn't even bother. Okay, well, you don't have to be here.
Don't you act a certain way in your occupation?
Pleasant.
You said great work ethic, though, always supporting. Well, you can kiss my ass. You're not going to come on here and tell me. You're not going to come on here and insult me and say, hey, great work ethic, though, always a supporter. No, fuck off. Get out of here with that. Give me a break.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good that you've only ever had pleasant occupied jobs, right? But not all of us have. Some jobs require a different form of discourse.
Can I ask you a question? If somebody murdered your family and you saw the murderer standing right there, would you be pleasant, like verbally, to the murderer?
That's why you have such contempt for women?
Do you want it?
Because you think of them as murderers?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Your
Oh, that is too funny. That is too funny.
analogies, sometimes they never make sense to me.
Do you know what an analogy is? That's
Yeah.
a complete logical failing on your part. Answer the actual question.
See, there we go. Answer the actual question. See, this is what I mean, guys. Guys, this is what I mean when I talk about the difference between debate and discussion. Okay? This is what I mean. When you are in a quote unquote debate with someone, you are trying to win. You are trying to win the argument. You're trying to make them look bad. A discussion, you're just looking to come to a logical solution. At least that's the way I do it. Brian asked her a direct question. He said, if someone murdered your whole family, when you talk to the person that murdered your family, would you be cordial? And she didn't answer the question because she knows the answer was, of course I wouldn't keep it cordial. But she wants to spin it around to make it look like, is this why you have such contempt for women? She's looking for her viral moment. Like this, come on.
I'm trying to understand where this is coming from.
Why don't you just answer the question, because I'll explain it to you. You asked me about my tone. I will explain my tone to you if you answer my question.
And now she's looking for a way not to answer the question, but then to make him look bad. This is just what it is.
Can I say something?
No, let her answer.
If I saw a murderer, if someone murdered my family and they were right there, how would I react?
Yeah, would you be pleasant towards them verbally? Would you be like, oh, can I get you like a glass of water?
She knows the answer is no. No one would be pleasant towards someone who has murdered your family. The answer is clearly no, but she doesn't want to acknowledge that the answer is no because she knows where he's coming. She knows where he's going.
Or would you yell at them? Like, would you treat them politely? I'll explain it to you just as soon as you answer.
I am trying to understand, but
She understands the question. She just doesn't want to answer it.
I'll make you understand, but I'd like you to answer the question first.
I would not have anything to do with him.
Okay, there we are. See? She wanted to answer. See, I would not have anything to do with them. Translation, I wouldn't talk to them in the first place. Right? I wouldn't talk to them in the first place. She's trying to avoid answering the question correctly.
So they don't need to breathe the air that I'm like, we don't need to be around one another.
Okay.
When you go, okay, so you wouldn't be like, fuck you, I hate you, maybe I'm gonna murder you back.
See? She knows the answer is probably yes, but she's trying to figure out how to spin it back onto him. Yeah, Secondhand Truth says, when you back women into a corner, they start digging, even if it's concrete. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Have you ever been in an argument with somebody?
Yeah.
Have you ever raised your voice at somebody? Or you're just, never once in your life somebody has upset you or done something which you determined or you viewed as wrong or a sort of grievance, and you've just always remained 100% tactful and you never...
Yeah, I really don't care on the Rumble side says, I think Brian's analogy was extreme. From a murderer who killed your family to an annoying hoe. No. The analogy was extreme for a reason. Like, we use extreme analogies to prove a point, right? I can't think of one right off the top of my head, but I understand the point.
Never got
it's supposed to be extreme.
Upset, and your voice was always perfectly calm.
Hey, Raven Black says, Donovan is the big brother I always needed. Thanks, man. You helped save my life. Wow. Holy shit, man. Thank you.
You'll know.
Have you yelled at somebody before?
Yeah.
What did they do?
Okay, there we go.
Were they wrong? Maybe you were justified to yell at them. Is that fair to say? Did somebody did somebody ever do something harmful or hurtful to you?
I felt very, very bad about it.
Okay. You felt bad. And have you ever raised your voice at anybody?
Yeah, that's what I felt bad about.
You felt bad about your own...
raising
your own
she's
voice.
Talking in circles now.
Yes.
Have you ever been involved in like...
Okay.
I don't know how better to...
For me to get angry at someone...
Has anyone ever treaded on you in some way?
She has no idea what that means.
It's really weird. It's like, because I can see you use cutting wit to cut people down, right? Do you feel bad about that?
I do not cut people down.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, then what was the quip at Brian?
Uh-oh, here we
About
go.
You just paid women to hang out with you? That wasn't a cutting quip, was it?
Yeah, Melanie Barrios says the analogy is extreme to test her logic. Right.
Yeah, but imagine having all of the leverage used against you.
I see. So what you're saying then is that you do have a defense mechanism that you'll use. Perhaps you don't raise your voice, but you'll use the defense mechanism you have of a cutting quip, right? Do you feel bad about that?
Well, it usually makes people laugh.
Sometimes, sure.
So it's like a positive thing.
But what if it hurt Brian's feelings? Like that would be
make me feel
mean.
bad.
Yeah, well then you should feel bad. Brian, he looks like you got his feelings. You should definitely feel bad.
He didn't get his feelings hurt.
Who are you to dictate?
Yeah, now you can dictate.
Do you have your feelings? Are your feelings hurt?
See now she's. Are your feelings hurt? Are your feelings hurt? Right?
Are my feelings hurt? I mean, by your position is one of misrepresentation. That's clearly.
You represent yourself just fine.
Are your feelings hurt?
Huh?
Are your feelings hurt?
I think it's unfair to misrepresent somebody.
I'm sorry. I still don't know if they're hurt or not.
See, that's the point. I'm sorry. I still don't know whether they're hurt or not. They're not worried about the truth. They're not worried about the truth. They want to know if they've hurt Brian's feelings. See, this is their only weapon, guys. This is their only weapon. Just like the British fucking hoe with every STD. You're pressed. You're upset. You're triggered. Calm down. Yeah, Elena says, see how much she's enjoying this interaction with guys? When it's just her talking and they're giving her all the attention? Yeah, absolutely. And now, now see the fat feminist here, she has decided that this girl is getting too much attention. So now I'm going to jump in.
How does that pertain?
Well, that's the question. That's what she's asking.
Is whether someone's feelings are hurt or not, can you tread on somebody? Like if, maybe their feelings aren't hurt, but you have aggrieved them in some way, but their feelings aren't hurt.
Okay.
Right, exactly. So you make if somebody made an accusation about me, like Donovan, you are an e-parist. My feelings wouldn't be hurt. Okay? I would be aggrieved because I'm clearly not an e-parist, right? When you make a statement like that, it doesn't hurt my feelings because it's not true. But yes, I get angry when people make false accusations about me. Yes, that's what he's talking about.
But she's asking if your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, we can maybe let her speak for herself on this. I know the sisterhood wants to come in and defend her, but...
Oh my God, Brian is a savage.
I'm not defending her.
That's cool.
I want to know what the murderer thing meant. Like, where did that come from?
He's just showing different behavior in different contexts.
Oh, so now she's talking about him like he's not in there. Well, let me explain what he is doing while he's in the room. No, sweetie, he's testing your logic. That's all he's doing. Just like Marie, oh my God, dude. Just like Melanie said, he's just testing her logic.
Like thing X could upset you and you would behave differently if you were dealing with thing X. That's it.
So this is just, I guess what I'm trying to get out here. Hey, can we get people in frame here? So I think on the sources tab, you can change the split. So scroll down. And then it's the top one.
They're so mean.
It's the other one.
There it is. There it is. She says, you're so mean. See, she wants to keep the attention on her. Listen, you're so mean.
Then it's the top one.
They're so mean.
It's the other one. It's the GH5R.
See, you're so mean. That totally fell flat.
See, but this is, you just said I'm mean. This is sort of the lack of self-awareness and lack of accountability that a lot of people have. And it seems like there is a trend more so when it comes to women having a lack of accountability. You're just saying, essentially what you're saying is, Brian, you are so rude and so mean and you raise your voice for no reason. And it completely manifests out of nowhere, out of the ether. However, I would like to, before I actually forward the position that you just completely lack accountability, do you think the fact that I have been a bit stern with you, do you think that you have contributed or done nothing wrong?
Thank you. There we go. See, Brian, what Brian is letting her know is the reason why I'm talking to you like a hoe is because you're acting like a hoe. I'm not going to be cordial and courteous to you if you're going to be annoying, right? This woman clearly came to this podcast with an agenda. She wanted to be disruptive. She wanted the attention. Well, now she's got it. But you can't then turn around and say, well, you're being mean to me. Well, sweetheart, wasn't that the point? Wasn't that the point? What he is asking her is, What he is asking her is, do you realize the reason why I have been stern with you is because of the way you've been acting? And of course, she's not going to take accountability.
I would say that it's not like it's coming out of the ether, but I would say it's something within yourself, and that it's actually
Sure, people can have like internally like be short-tempered.
Right.
Or they can like lose their patience, especially if they've their patience has been dwindled time and time again.
What Brian is, oh boy. What Brian, guys, don't look now. Don't look now. Brian is now officially red-pilled. He probably has been for a while. You see, when Brian started bringing girls onto the show, I promise you, he probably didn't know quite what he was getting into, right? He probably didn't know quite what he was getting into. He's like, all right, listen, male-female dynamics seem to be, sort of the topic du jour lately. This whole manosphere thing seems to be a big thing. So why don't I jump in? And just like, and this is interesting. The reason why Pearl is now red-pilled, the main reason Pearl is red-pilled is because she's interviewed 1,000 women. Okay? Brian is now red-pilled because he's interviewed he's also interviewed thousands of women. He's at the point now where he's like, you know what? I know how these bitches operate. And this woman is not stupid, right? I think she happens to be very intelligent. She's just here trying to be disruptive. That's it.
I agree with you. I'll ask the question again, though, since you continue to duck it. What do you think you did to contribute? Or did you do nothing wrong? That could be your answer. You think you did nothing wrong. Okay, Steelman, my position, what do you think I think you did wrong, whether you think I'm wrong or not?
Ooh, good question. Now she's going to play stupid.
You don't know. It's just nothing. There's just nothing there.
Basically, what she's accusing Brian of doing is yelling at her because he hates women. That's it. The reason you're yelling at me is because you hate women. Something inside you, it's basically, and I think Elena said it earlier, who hurt you? Right? Who hurt you?
What do you think I think you did wrong? How about that? We'll start there.
I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know, Brian. Please tell me what I think, actually. Can you please just tell me what I think?
Oh my God, now she's being ridiculous.
I wish I knew.
How about you just engage in good faith and answer the question?
What if you talk to me with respect?
That's what he's doing right now.
Oh, you conduct with your respect begets respect. You need to respect me first.
Exactly.
Okay. Did she just say exactly that she needs to respect me first? So you were being disrespectful.
Cash Kid even says she's running game on him and he's getting triggered. Dude, Cash Kid, shut the fuck up, dude. She's not running game on him. She's being disrespectful, man. She's being disrespectful. And you're right. He is getting triggered. He is getting triggered. Guys, let me clue you guys in. Getting triggered doesn't mean you lose. I get triggered all the time. I get triggered by dumbasses in my comment in my chat all the time. I get triggered by dumb bitches on Fresh and Fit. When somebody says he's getting triggered or he's triggered, what, he automatically loses? Of course he's triggered. He deals with these dumb bitches on a regular basis. She's not running game on him. She's just being fucking annoying. Jesus, I don't know. Cash Kid, even you really do appear. I think Cash Kid even just wants to be a contrarian. I think he wants to come in here and take the woman side so that I go in on him. Like, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing? She's not running games, just being fucking annoying, dude.
Me first. Or you? You, like how I came in, I was polite, I'm nice, and then I feel like you emotionally explode.
Well,
why don't you tilt your mic down once again, please? Go ahead, Andrew.
Well, so this is kind of funny, right? So do you have people I'm assuming who are close personal friends of yours? You have people who are close personal friends with you?
See, do you see this? See, Andrew is very good at this. He is going to lead her down a path. She's trying, and what she's trying to do is she's trying to figure out what Andrew's game is. That's why she's not answering immediately or directly.
I would.
Yeah.
Look.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
See, there it is. There it is.
Would you be would you be upset if you're sitting at a table and somebody called them a rapist in front of thousands of people? Okay, hang on. I just want you to answer the direct
answer
question I'm asking. Would that upset you?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, there it is.
So then if you were addressing that and somebody cut in, wouldn't it piss you off?
Yes. Look. See? Andrew is very carefully and surgically leading her down this path. She doesn't know quite where he's going yet, but you can see her trying to do the math and trying to beat him to the intersection. See, when women do this, what they try to do is they try to refute your end point before you get there. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to figure out what exactly is going on. She's like, what is the point that he is trying to prove, and how can I beat him there?
Do you actually want me to answer? Is this rhetorical?
No, it's a direct question. I'm not being loud or...
This is a panel discussion, and I heard SA being discussed. I'm a woman, and I think, okay, I have something to say about this.
Totally agree with your recap.
And also, I want to say that I was just going to add so that the conversation could be over.
I understand.
Because it was way too long.
I understand.
I don't even.
But hang on. But I understand the recap.
Grant.
Well, hang on. I understand the recap.
The recap's wrong.
Like,
but the thing is, like, even if that recap is true, I just would like you to answer me. If somebody cut in, right, when that exchange was going on, when somebody called a close personal friend of yours a rapist, wouldn't that piss you off?
Yes.
No.
Oh, now see again. Now she's lying to win an argument. Right? Now she's lying to win an argument.
Okay. I think most reasonable people would piss them off, but okay.
Right. She's like, no, of course it would piss her off. You see that? She knows she would be pissed off, but the reason why she's saying no is because she knows it would prove his point. Just like when Myron says, okay, it was that one black woman. He said, okay, do you want a man taller than you? She says, well, no, not necessarily. Okay, do you want a man who makes more than you? No, he doesn't have to make more than me. All she was doing was lying so that he couldn't prove his point. That's what this woman is doing. If someone called a friend of hers a rapist and someone jumped in while they were talking about this, of course it would piss her off. It would piss off most reasonable people, which she is. But the reason why she is telling the reason why she's telling Andrew that it wouldn't piss her off is so that he can't prove his point. She just wants him to be wrong.
You would have to think, what are their intentions? Are they trying to diffuse the situation? Maybe we're all on a show.
Here, I'll make it. I'm gonna have to move it.
She's arguing in bad faith. Okay, this isn't game. This isn't arguing in bad faith. Okay. Cash Kid, you're out of here, buddy. I'm tired of you, dude. Like you get on my fucking nerves, man. You're getting on my fucking nerves, dude. All you are doing is being a contrarian. All you are doing is, see, you do this one of two ways, and this is the last time I'm going to address this. All you do is you either disagree, okay, or you acknowledge that the woman is doing something right. I'm fucking done. That's it. I'm done. You're out. Good luck with the channel. She's not running game. She's arguing in bad faith. And men are not robots, Cash Kid. We have emotions and feelings just like everybody else. Yes, his voice was shaking. My voice would be shaking too if I had this wannabe low IQ, whatever, just trying to be disruptive on the podcast. The reason why he is upset is because he knows that she is arguing in bad faith, and she is covering up these bad faith argument with this very docile disposition. She's being very combative even though she's not yelling. So there you go. So listen, Cash Kid, if you want to worship what she is doing at the feet, if you want to worship what she's doing, fine. Start a YouTube channel and worship that she's running game on him and Brian fell for it. She wins. No, she doesn't win. She looks like a fucking idiot and Brian still has a bazillion subscribers. Okay? So you're going to have to find another content creator to go and be a contrarian with and to continue to clout chase. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a hard time making it in this business if you don't create good content, Cash Kid. Like, and I want you guys to understand this. There have been many creators like Cash Kid who have tried to build followings by simply going into other people's chats and getting into debates. It never works, ever. It does not work. It just doesn't work. You're trying to be red pill, but not. Well, I'm red pill aware, but the red pill is stagnated. If the red pill is stagnated, then unstagnated. Well, what are your solutions, Donovan? TSRacademy.com. Guys, don't you see she's running game on him? This is not a channel where we worship women. This is just not what we do. So congratulations, you have been banned. I appreciate your banter, but it's obvious what you're doing. All you're doing is clout chasing.
I'm going to ask one, I guess, final thing on this, and the whole panel is going to have to weigh in on this. Did before the show, when Blake there was giving the pre-show instructions, did he say the following thing? One person speaking at a time, don't interrupt, no sidebar conversations, which is leaning over to the person next to you and speaking to them. Did he say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Did he say that? And you've been on the show multiple times.
She's not going to acknowledge that. She knows the answer is yes. Again. And see, this is actually the advantage. This is actually why Andrew is a little better at this than listen. Brian's a host, and he's a damn good host. He is a damn good host for sure. Andrew is a much better debater because he just doesn't let emotion get the better of him. I'm a terrible debater. I'm a terrible debater because I get emotional, and I'm just not really that good at debating. I'm not good at competitive arguing. All debating is competitive arguing. I'm competitive, but I'm not a competitive arguer. I don't like to argue. I discuss.
I heard him say that, but
there it is. I heard him say that. There it is. I heard him say that, but nope, there it is.
I'm trying to understand how...
Yeah, there it is.
See? I mean, I do see her point that maybe she thought there was a time where she couldn't, like, he also said be aggressive, make sure you just don't sit there. I think there can be a little grace there.
No, here's what happened is there was a moment after the initial confrontation that I had with her where she said, now can I ask something? But you guys are conveniently omitting or ignoring the part when you were talking, Kenzie, they were talking.
I said, what is the C word? That is an important thing to talk about. How could you ever...
Oh, now who's getting emotional, Cash Kid Even? Oh, is she running game now? Does she win now? Come on, man.
Say
but
that,
I said,
which one's worse, the N-word or...
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show. Whoa. I told you not to say it in the moment. I have to kick you off the show.
There it is. See? She said it. See? She said it. She said the N-word. She absolutely just said the N-word. Guys, this was her intention. This was her intention. She wanted to get, and this is funny, she wanted to get, what's happening now is she's being pinned into a corner, okay? And so now they want to go scorched earth. Oh, really? You're going to call me that? Well, I'm going to say the N-word. I'm going to say the N-word and get Brian's channel taken down off YouTube. There it is. There it is. I didn't even, as a matter of fact, I guess that's why they bleeped it out, but I didn't see her saying it.
They were talking.
I said, what is the C word? That is an important thing to talk about. How could you ever say
but
that,
I said,
which one's worse, the N-word or...
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show.
See, she said, what is the C word? What is the C word? And then she said, cracker. I don't really think no, Tazi's right. She didn't say the N-word. She said the C word. Like, what are we doing? I don't think cracker. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I told you not to say it in the moment. I have to kick you off the show. Kindly get up and leave. Oh my God.
See, there it is. See? Yep. See, there it is. Now that she's getting kicked off the show, now she's saying all of the trigger words. The F word, the J word, the N word, the C word. There it is.
God.
If you're not gonna, no. Get off the show.
You're gonna pay me for partial. You're gonna pay me for as long
get
as
off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
You're gonna have to handle it afterwards because you know how it is. You're not getting paid. Get off the show.
How dare you say
You'll
that
get paid.
I'll pay you. And the N-word
Stop. You can't say those words. You can't say those words.
They're not the same.
By the way, you signed an agreement.
How does this make you feel? I want to know.
How does this make you feel? Now, see, so she knows she's outgunned. So now she's going to try to rally the troops. Well, how does this make you feel?
Do you think that the N-word, it doesn't make any sense? No white person has ever gotten offended at someone saying this.
Get off the show. You can't say that. Stop.
Why are you groaning at?
Oh, wow. Boy, this got serious quick. Yeah, Rack 90 says, this is why Fresh and Fit doesn't pay girls. Absolutely. Because see, when you pay girls to come onto the show, Okay? Number one, you're overvaluing them. Number two, you're giving them license to detonate the show. That's all she is.
Just get off. Get off. Because there are rules for the platforms. You can't say those words. It has nothing to do.
Whoa, wait a minute. All right, soft life. No, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Now I gotta put you in timeout, soft life. Now I gotta put you in timeout. Okay? Now I gotta put you in timeout. I will absolutely, positively not tolerate the men and the women going back and forth. I am absolutely not going to tolerate the men and the women in my chat going back and forth. Okay? I don't give a damn. I do not care. Don't call anyone, dude. If you're a woman in here, you got to know your place. Know your role. Okay? Yes, I appreciate you being in here, but I am not going to tolerate you going after my male, going after my guys. Because if it's a man versus a woman, I'm taking the side of the man every time, even if the man is guilty. Don't give a damn. Know your place, soft life.
We can't say.
I told you before the show. What is wrong with you?
I didn't even know that was a bad word.
Yeah, that's why you keep saying it.
Look, you need to leave. This conversation is over. Get up and leave.
So this is the second podcast we've seen where a woman was asked to leave and she doesn't leave, right? And then someone in the chat, I forgot who it was. I do apologize. If it were a man, when men are told to get off the show, they get up and leave every time. But the reason why women don't leave, you want to know why women don't leave the show? You want to know why women don't leave the show? Because this can't happen. That's it. That's the reason. There is no physical or imminent threat of this happening. So they feel entitled to sit here and argue and say, I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get up and leave.
Have I been here for an hour? Because I'm going to be paid for at least the hour.
Sure, fine, whatever. Get up and leave. You'll be paid for the hour. Get up and leave.
Thank you.
Kindly get the fuck out and leave.
You're a little man, Brian. You're a tiny little man.
Yeah, there it is. See, now this is the real world. This is the real her coming out. This is the real her coming out. She wanted it. She tried to give an aura. Well, I'm measured, I'm calm, and I'm just here having a good faith discussion. Now we're seeing why she really came. She came here to be disruptive and to talk trash to Brian. And now here comes Big Said said that's why Fresh and Fit fired their employee on air because they offered to pay a panelist to go on the show. Right.
Thank you.
You too. I saw your discussion with the crew.
Get the fuck out.
I just want to say that
Get the fuck out, lady.
You don't know her culture.
Get out.
You sound like you're deaf and you're thinking stupid. Get the fuck out of here.
What if we just go take this outside? What if we talk?
What if we go take this out? I'm sorry. Wait, hold up a second.
What if we just go take this outside? What if we talk?
What if we go take this outside? Oh boy. Oh no. What? Seriously? You're going to try to fight a grown man?
You gonna physically assault me?
No, let's go outside. I want to talk about it.
You should stop.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
See, now the girl, see? Look, check this out. You see the black girl? The black girl said, sweetheart, you should stop. You should stop. Watch.
I want to talk about
Look.
it.
You should stop.
Yo. The black girl, I'm telling you, she needs to listen to the black girl. And I want you guys to pay close attention to the black girl because the black girl sees exactly what the hell is going on here. She sees exactly what the hell is going on here. I'm going to zero in on her. And I want you guys to pay close attention. I want you guys to pay close attention to her body language while she is watching this interaction because here's what she's thinking. She's thinking, you should stop because this thing could go sideways very, very quickly. Just watch again.
What if we just go take this outside?
Watch.
You gonna physically assault me?
No, let's go outside. I want to talk about it.
Look at her.
I want to talk about it.
You should stop.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
You're not talking.
I think she's gonna hit.
I want to
Are
talk
you gonna
about
hit?
it.
Don't do it.
I think Priscilla.
Don't talk about it with yourself.
Look at this. Look.
How about when you make fun of me, you look at me in my eyes?
He did it. Look,
I could just.
this is hilarious.
Let's de-escalate a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll walk get out.
Yeah, let's.
Just Priscilla, go that way. Priscilla, go that way.
Girl, I don't feel safe. You don't want to make the other girls feel.
Dude, this chick is so triggered. This chick is so triggered. This is hilarious. This is fucking hilarious.
Okay, let's go.
Go that way. Go that way.
Come on. Come on.
Go that way.
See, now she looks dumb. Now, see, here's the thing. And again, this is why black women don't take L's. Black women, Jesus Christ, I'm all autopilot. This is why we know that women can't take L's. She thought that she was so slick and da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And Andrew made fun of her. Andrew made fun of her. He made her look like a reward. This is crazy.
Don't walk this way.
You disgust me. All of your followers disgust me. You guys are disgusting,
Miss C says, wow, Donovan, why would you ban the soft life girl? I didn't ban her, Miss C. I did not ban her, Miss C. I timed her out for 5 minutes. He said she was asking you a question and the gully guy told her the question was stupid. Why not ban both? You've lost a subscriber. Okay, well, goodbye, Miss C. Goodbye, Miss C. Listen, soft life can stay, but you gotta go. Cool, I've lost a subscriber. Big fucking deal. I've lost. See, guys, see you guys, and see, Melanie said this earlier. Don't ruin it for us. Don't ruin it for us. Guys, this is why spaces like these are always hesitant when women come into the chat. This is why women are generally not welcome in these spaces. Okay? Here's the deal, Miss C. I don't give a fuck if he is 100% wrong and she's 100% right. You don't go after my guys. You don't go after my fucking guys, Miss C. Now you can go fuck yourself. You can unsubscribe, and all the fucking bitches that you told to subscribe, tell them to unsubscribe. Get the fuck out of my chat. Because like Elena just said here, sisterhood doesn't work here, ladies. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Why don't I ban them both? No. This is not an egalitarian chat, okay? This is male superiority, sweetheart. You are lucky to be here. You are lucky to be here. Know your fucking place. I didn't ban anybody. I timed her out because she's been here for a while. But when I see a female member going at one of my male members, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. She's fucking gone, and so are you. Did you really expect, Miss C, for me to be like, you know what, Miss C, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let me ban them both because they were both. No. This ain't equality. Okay, we don't do equality here, okay? This is a patriarchy, bitch. This is a motherfucking patriarchy. I'm the motherfucker in charge. I got a cock and balls right down here. And that's what the fuck this is. So you and all your other bitch-ass friends who think they can come in here and try and dictate, this is how it works, guys. Women infiltrate male spaces and they try to niggle their way in, and then all of a sudden, now I'm sounding like Cash Kid Even. This ain't Cash Kid Even's channel, okay? This ain't his channel. This is Donovan Sharpe's channel. Don't give a fuck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now you've lost a subscriber. Boo fucking who? Get the fuck out of my chat. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, these bitches think that they're entitled everywhere the fuck they go. Like, for real? Did you honestly really believe that I was gonna ban them both? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Jesus Christ. I swear to God, man.
Misogynistic, tiny little men. I hope you understand that. Thank you.
Tazi, welcome to Chat Privileges. Appreciate that. At Tazi to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Tazi, go ahead and put your age and location in the chat, as is customary for all first-time members. I'd appreciate it if you let's go ahead and do a chat-wide age and location check. Let's get it.
Crashing out.
Yeah, she did crash out.
Just get out. Just leave. Just get your shit and leave. Just get out and leave.
James says you have gained a follower. Appreciate that.
You're disgusting.
Cool, I get it. I disgust you. Get out and leave.
You really do.
Get out and leave.
That bitch is triggered as hell, man.
Can you go?
Well, it's very early on for this sort of thing, right?
Hey, man, that's what happens.
I think we need more champagne, guys. I'm not.
Oh, are they drinking champagne? Oh, are they? Is that what they're drinking? Champagne? Okay, all right.
No, girl. No.
Rack 90 says she looks like the girl from American Pie. Oh, Allison Hannigan. Yeah, that one time from band camp. Yeah, she's like the Temu version.
He could actually get his shit like taken down for what she's saying. Like he could never stream again.
He escalated really bad.
Oh, he's about to call the police. Oh.
When we could have just
Oh,
started
shit.
talking about something else. Easy. And this is her second time, so she went through a full. I know. I thought
Damn.
it was her third time. If I had known she was gonna be like, somebody call the police.
He's about to call the police. Guys, this is how you handle this. This is how you handle this. You have to. You have to call the police. You can't remove them.
So they took my phone. Somebody called the police. They took my phone. Like,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, we're live. I think.
Yeah, don't touch those.
Yeah.
She's trying to get her viral moment.
Is everyone okay? Do you feel safe? Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, just pretty early.
Hey, it is early. Hey, look. It ain't never too early for a Frank Castle.
I was in the bathroom. Did y'all get to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You gotta introduce yourself.
I feel like we need step orders.
I did. Oh yeah. Oh, good. Before you went.
Pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Are you feeling jittery? It just escalated so fast,
Yeah.
and then just kept going and going, and and now we're here, like. And I low-key thought they were like friends because she asked to wear his jacket earlier. And I was like,
I don't.
chose Brian? I don't know.
Chose Brian?
Wow. Feral girl attacks Andrew. I guess that's it. Isn't there another part? Oh, Andrew. Oh, so Meliodas says she comes back at the next day and gaslight Andrew. Okay, well send me that link, Meliodas. Send me that link, Meliodas. I would greatly appreciate that. Okay, well that was a nice little diversion there. Let's go back to Fresh and Fit. Let's go back to Fresh and Fit, where they properly roast toes. Let's get it. Oops.
I found it. Somebody send it to me.
Wild.
Yo, Shaniqua, convince them hoes out there in Miami that Des Moines, Iowa is lit. It's not. We need more bad bitches out here. Everything
Des Moines is definitely not lit.
Oh no, it's dry. No shade. It's dry. It's really terrible. It's really terrible.
Yeah, the Midwest sucks in general.
No.
That's it. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it? All right, shit. All right. I got a question for the girls. Ladies, what were you told before you came on the podcast? We'll start here with Rush.
Oh my God, that's literally what Brian just talked about.
Did they tell you anything, or what were they told?
Quentin 777 says, I'm new here, seeing you on Fresh and Fit multiple times and loving your content this past week. Glad to have found your channel. Definitely underrated from what I see so far. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, they need Melissa and Icy. Dude, Melissa and Icy, they are the bodyguards of the Manosphere.
They just told me this is a place to make new communications, to...
Yeah, get clout.
Express yourself.
Yeah, to express myself so people can know, can watch. And I came here with a promoter, actually.
Okay. Shout out to him.
So you go to the club, huh?
Yeah, I go to the...
Weaponry Fitness says, I didn't know they paid women. I'm about to dress up like a ratchet chick and get on whatever. Yeah, right?
The clubs.
Yeah, it should be outside.
Wait, they let you in?
I mean, you can live in Miami and no go to clubs.
She's not that bad, right?
No, you're from heaven, so I mean, they let you in?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
They let people
Say
from heaven, from hell.
Clubs are sinning, you know? It's sin.
She says, I'm from heaven.
People from heaven.
What does your guy in Russia think about you going to the club?
Uh-oh.
He didn't like it, but...
he didn't like it, but...
was with him, I didn't go. And now I go. I mean,
yeah, she doesn't respect him.
I moved to Miami.
Yeah, she didn't respect him. Nope, she doesn't respect him.
Why not?
Because you know what happens in the clubs, right? You know what happens in the clubs?
What happens in the clubs?
Yeah.
I know
Fucking.
what happens in the club.
Fucking.
Well, actually, I saw already.
You saw or you felt?
I saw.
Fucking fresh.
You like Putin? You like Putin?
Elena says, is Fresh and Fit also paying women? No, Fresh and Fit is not paying women. I think they made that abundantly clear that past Friday. Matter of fact, Elena, they had a couple of recruiters. They had a couple of recruiters who offered to pay 3 Asian girls to come on the show. And when Myron found out who they were, Justin and Pixie, he called them up and fired them immediately. So yeah, and guys, and again, this is why this definitely is why you do not pay girls to come on the show. You don't do that because when you really boil it down to like its truest form, when they get really triggered, they're going to be like, well, fuck you. That's why you paid me to be here. Right? When they get pissed off enough at you, they want to make you look like a trick. That's what happened with the girl that was triggered. The girl that was triggered was like, well, da-da-da-da-da, you need to pay me. No, I'm not paying you shit. Fuck that.
No political questions, please.
Just say yes or no. You don't gotta. There's no wrong answer.
No political questions, please. Thank you.
Do you even know?
Yeah, no, do not ask her political questions, y'all. She'll fuck around and get missing.
Your leader at this point?
She got to go back home, man.
Yeah, you feel me? She got to go back. Yeah, she got to go back. She got to go back to Mother Russia. I have to go back to Mother Russia.
She can go there. Nothing?
No.
Fantastic.
Nah, she ain't saying
All right,
shit. Look, that was smart. I wouldn't say shit.
What about you? What did they tell you about the show, if anything at all, before you came?
Well, I've been here before, but basically just be yourself, relax. It's good for branding, whatever you do.
There you go.
Good networking. Yeah.
Nothing bad at all?
Well, not to me. I don't know.
No, that's cap.
Stop the cap.
Oh, she's a criminal. So.
Yeah, she about that life.
No, SLV says, oh, the twins and some other Asian chicks were the ones paid. No, they were not paid. Fresh and Fit has never, ever, 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 ever paid a chick. Never, ever, ever paid a woman. Ever. That's not what they do. There are many, many reasons for this, and you just saw one on the Whatever podcast, right? No. But the reason why there is no shortage of chicks trying to come on Fresh and Fit is because they will never be in front of a bigger audience. That's why.
Doesn't really matter.
Pierre Fitzberg says, once money gets involved, things always get messy. People get entitled and cross boundaries. Yep.
I'm a changed woman.
Okay. And for you?
Wait, are you a convicted felon? Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, she is.
Wait, are you for real? No way.
Yeah, she's a convicted felon, bro.
You a mom too? That's crazy.
VD, who is still clearly Miss C. So Miss C has infiltrated the chat. Miss C has infiltrated the chat under another name, VD. Says, yikes, not a good look, Donovan. I also came here to learn the male perspective. You advertise it, which sounds like a great way to understand men. Can't complain, then act like that. Well, Miss C, you can leave too. You can leave too. What Miss C is trying to do, this is so funny. What Miss C is trying to do is she is trying to, I swear to God, women think we're so stupid. So Miss C got banned. No, they're not everywhere. It's the same person. Miss C got banned, right? Miss C got banned, right? Told her off, told her what it was. Then she created another account or jumped onto another account called, oh, not a good look, Donovan. As if to make me think, uh-oh, more than one person has a problem with the way I just handled that interaction. Maybe I should change. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. Nice try, though, Miss C. You can see your way out, too. I came here to learn the male perspective. Let me understand. I want to make this abundantly clear. I want to make this abundantly clear to all of the women that are watching. This show is not for women. Okay? I'm not giving the male perspective for women. I don't give a fuck about what women think about my channel. I think that's where the disconnect is. I am not trying to get females to watch my channel. Okay? The purpose of TSR Live is not to give women the male perspective. So you can say that you came here for the male perspective. Guess what? You wanted the male perspective? You got it. That's the male perspective. I don't tolerate female fuckery. And female fuckery is whatever the fuck I decide it is at that very time, depending upon the way I feel. You, as a woman, just like Elena says, you are a guest here. You are a guest here. And you're not going to talk shit to my guys. You're not going to talk shit to my guys. So let's call this what it is. Let's call this what it is. Miss C came in here under 2 different accounts, and she is trying to shame me from multiple. Oh boy, all these people are telling me it's not a good look. Honestly,
we don't care.
There it is. Melanie says it right there. We're not the target audience. There it is. Elena says if you wanted to learn, you would shut up, listen, and learn. Right. Right. This is not for you guys. This is not for you guys. I am not here for your acceptance. I am not here for you guys to tell me, bravo, Donovan, good. No, I could not care less. I could not care less. So you can say that it's not a good look. It's not a good look to you. But luckily for you, I just don't give a fuck. Try again. And the next and here's the thing. Here's the thing, Miss C. If you're gonna come in and troll under multiple accounts, at least try to come up with some variation of names. The reason why I know it's you, Miss C, is because Miss C also had 2 letter E's. And so did VD or whatever the fuck your name is. You got come on. We're not stupid over here. Come on.
What'd you hear about the show? Anything crazy, good,
Good.
bad?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, also she tell me because I didn't text because she's also for the promoter.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good experience, something new. So.
Okay, well, we'll see how it ends for you at the very end. What about you? What you hear about the show?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's something really new. I thought I want to have a new experience.
Okay.
And it's better than I thought.
How about that?
Yeah, I know.
What about you?
That depends. So the people.
Yeah, King Life says, yeah, I don't get why they come in here and announce that they're leaving. Baby girl, we will happily open the door to see you out the spot. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is.
People that work here said be yourself, smile. But if I were to tell you based off of what I searched on the internet, then that's a different story.
What'd you find?
So, I mean, with everything, you find the haters and you find the clips of, not the nicest things, or you have the clips where people genuinely didn't like what you guys had to say. Mainly on TikTok. I did watch your YouTube videos before I came here to familiarize myself, but mainly on TikTok, there was a few people, I don't know off the top of my head, but they clipped your videos with their reaction.
Of course they do. They stitch
Something
it and all
about
that.
Myron had a meltdown, that's what I remember. But that was like
I mean, what's
23, maybe 2022.
Molten Mage Gaming says, this is one of the many reasons I love this channel. Too much of the society celebrates, oh my God, that was dumb. Celebrates the woman just for existing. Enough is enough. Yeah, like seriously, like what are we doing?
But it's more like clips of your podcast with their reaction.
He's super calm and mild-mannered most of the time. Like,
he's really chill.
I never really heard about him.
I didn't see it. I just saw someone said about it.
What I see, I never really seen him like spaz out or lose his cool.
But I mean, that's with everything. You're gonna find.
You know what I'm saying? People.
You're gonna find the downside or the dark side or like the haters on everything. So I'm just telling you what I saw based off of the research.
We don't mind. We get a lot of bad press, so that's cool.
But I think Fresh and Fit get a kick out of it.
Yeah. What about you? Did you hear anything at all?
I heard that it was really nice.
Oh, Gully Blanchard says, Don, it's likely the soft life behind those accounts. Oh. She trolls and talks bad about Fresh and Fit on their channels. I had a back and forth with her. Oh, well, okay then. Well, then Soft Life, you got to go. Soft Life, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. I got to ban Soft Life. If you're an undercover, yeah, listen, at some point, listen, man, I know we're going to have double agents coming in here trying to act like they agree with our message only to try to tone police us, which is apparently what Miss C just tried to do. Right? Like you guys got to understand, I'm Donovan Sharpe. Like, it's so funny. Like, I really do believe, if what you're saying is true, Gully, I really do believe that Soft Life and her ilk, Miss C, VD, or whatever the fuck, they thought, you know what, little by little, we're gonna work our way in. And then when he smacks the wrist of somebody, we're gonna say, that's not a good look to, oh, I'm sorry, let me unban you. No. This is not, it's not that kind of party here, guys. And this is what I mean when I say guys like us are built different. You could probably do that. This infiltration, you can do that with Adam Sosnick. It's already worked, right? You could probably do that with Obsidian. That's already worked, right? There are many other quote-unquote red pill podcasts that have been and allow women to infiltrate what they're doing, and all of a sudden now they change the message. That's not happening here. Like, no one is going to tone police me. They're just not, okay? I'm rich. I have fuck you money. I live in a $1.2 million house in a gated community within a gated community where Mercedes Benzes get pulled over because they don't belong here. I couldn't give less of a fuck. I really couldn't. No, the reason I'm here is for my guys. Okay, I don't have to be doing this. I really don't. I could retire right now and be just fine until I'm 174 years old. Literally 174. That's what my wealth advisor told me. You could live like you're living, and you could live to be 174, you'll be just fine. So I don't need external validation. I don't need anything. I don't need women in here. I enjoy when you guys are in here. It adds a little bit of, softness, right? I really don't. But like, if you guys think if there's a group of women out here who thinks they're going to come in here and infiltrate and change. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. No, I don't acquiesce. I don't kowtow to anyone. No, I'm here for my guys. If my guys have a problem with what I'm doing, I will listen. If a woman has a problem with what I'm doing, I don't. That's it.
And that
Oh, you
there's
don't
good
gotta lie.
people.
Very nice.
You don't gotta lie. Come on.
I'm not. But I figured that there's going to be really beautiful women here, so I was looking forward to seeing everybody. And
Oh, God. See, there it is. I thought there was going to be really beautiful women here. See, here she is. There she is, leaning into this whole switch hitter thing.
more about the
Were you looking for a
podcast.
girlfriend or something?
No.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
You did say you're bisexual.
Christ.
No, I thought you said she was gay.
I'm bisexual.
Now I'm curious.
She's bisexual.
Who would you fuck on the panel?
Yeah.
You said you're bi, so who would you fuck?
Who you fuck?
I'm just curious.
They're all very beautiful.
Ah,
but
come on.
Here we go. Here we go. See, now they're putting her on us. Now we're putting her on the spot.
They're all very beautiful, but they're not my preference, my type.
Yeah, they're my type, and they're all very beautiful, but they're not my type. Yeah, right.
I like studs.
Oh.
She want a nigga, bro.
Yeah, she
Yep,
wants a nigga.
there it is. She wants a
Female
nigga. Yeah. There it is.
dude.
There it is. That's all she's doing. She's just here trying to be attention seeking.
If you had to pick one gender to be with for the rest
Oh, Meliodas did put in the link. I got the link, Meliodas. I want to react to a little bit more fresh and fit before I go to Andrew Wilson.
of your life, it would be a man, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Good boy. Give me a break.
Just availability.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's a nice way of saying women are useless.
Oops. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wow.
and just protection, I guess.
So I have a question myself, man. Why do you think you're single nowadays? Because dating should be easier, right? Because you guys have all the power and free will. So why are you single nowadays?
Well, she is a switch hitter after all.
Why am I single?
Yeah, personally.
Why? No, the other chick in the black shirt, in the black dress sitting next to him. Come on.
I guess my profession.
2 points for you.
That makes sense. Why are you single?
I don't know.
She's fat.
You don't know?
I guess
She's fat. That's why she's single. This woman is single because she's fat.
maybe some commitment.
You're fat. Sweet cheeks.
Like, I guess maybe. I'm trying to be careful with my words because I'm pretty sure that he's watching. And even if he is, I already thought about this.
We're a hinge guy?
Yeah.
Yes, you need to tell him.
So, like, here's the thing. So,
I mean, it's been 2 months, so before
I mean,
then.
you're getting to the point where you're dating, you're going out on dates and everything, but there's also that point where, okay, at some point you're going to define the relationship within the next month or so, whatever.
No, in her mind, they will.
But that's between you and that person. Whatever your dating standards are,
Yep.
your expectations, everybody has that difference. And whether or not you're okay with that, what you guys think a male and female dating
Diabolical Man says she's committed to food. Yep. Absolutely.
status standards are. That's your opinion versus what I am okay with or what my standards and my understanding of things are.
So we asked earlier about your current situation. You mentioned ask him why you're still single. Why do you think you're still single from his point of view, you think?
Because we're still getting in the process of knowing each other and
Sweetie, you're fat. Okay? What's the old saying? Mopeds are fun to ride until somebody sees you on one. It's the same thing with fat chicks, man. The reason why he is having sex with you but won't commit to you is because he doesn't have any other options. But he doesn't want to claim you in public. That's why you're single. Just keep it real.
getting in that process. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, except we're dating, we're getting to know each other, and
Look,
in that process.
yeah,
at some point,
come on, man.
either one of us is going to commit or it's not going to work.
Do you think he's gonna marry you at some point or take you serious?
Hell no. Hell, dude, hell no. No, man. Ain't no way. Moss says, edutainment. Here, I love it when Don talks his shit and stands on business. If only more of us did the same. I totally agree. Very few of us really stand on business like that. Coach, dude, CGA, that dude stands on business. Myron stands on business. Fresh stands on business. Justin Waller, Andrew Tate, they all stand on business. Women are not used to dudes just checking them like that. Not even in the chat. That's just how it is.
Seriously? Maybe, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
And by the way, guys, dude, I've checked women in public around other people. Okay? I kicked Pixie out of the CME. I saw her at the CME at my cigar event at Empire Cigar Bar. I said, get the fuck out of here. I told her straight up. So no, this is not something that I do online. I am like this all the time. And if you don't believe me, ask Devin.
Well, as I
She
said,
will
I
tell
appreciate
you.
it, but I think these days
Devin has been on the business end of that many times.
it's hard because we do have so many options. So if you're having like a hard time in your relationship, there's Instagram and all these social media, and maybe you're gonna work on it.
Oh my God, King Colonel's on the Rumble side said her only man is hungry Man, oh my God.
Look for something new. But I think if you truly love someone,
Dr. B84 says, I saw that Pixie Frank Castle live. Yo, that was crazy. Dude, guys. Oh my, I was so pissed. I was so pissed.
you're not going to
Dude, Pearl was there. Oh, it was crazy.
look for something new. But if you realize it's not going to make any sense, then yeah. But I would say the options these days are the problem, or one of the problems.
Yeah,
Why
there's
it's
so many.
complicated. Yeah.
But are they good options though?
Everybody?
Are they good options though?
If I have options or what?
No, are they good options? Like you said, it's options.
Are
all
they
the time.
good
Yeah,
options?
I think people, I mean, with all the social media and all of that, people do have options wherever to work on their relationship. They can just find something new. And I think that's an issue.
Okay. For you?
Wait, for men or women, who do you think that affects more, men or women? The options on Instagram.
Good
and the internet.
question.
I would say for both. To be honest, I would say for both. I mean,
You know what? I think she's right. I think this woman might actually be right. Give me a second. Hold on. For you?
Wait, for men or women, who do you think that affects more, men or women?
Who do you think Instagram affects more, men or women? I think she's right. I think it does affect I think it does affect us both. I think it does affect us both because with women, it gives them so many options. They end up fucking everybody. And men, well, they're just out of the game.
The options on Instagram or the internet.
I would say for both. To be honest, I would say for both. I mean, of course.
Do you think your drug dealer boyfriend? Hold on. Do you think your drug dealer boyfriend can get as many girls on Instagram as you can get men?
Oh, okay. In this context, then no, Myron is right. In this context, okay. I thought he said, I thought that Myron was asking, who does it affect more, men or women? I think what he really meant to ask is, who is more successful on Instagram? And it would definitely be women.
I don't want to answer this question because I think yes, maybe.
There it is. She doesn't want to answer the question because she knows Myron's right. Women get a lot more attention than men, and this is what I was talking to Cash Kid even about. It's real simple. If the fat redheaded woman was a fat redheaded man, he would not be in a situationship. There are no two ways about it. She doesn't want to answer the question because she knows what the answer is.
What?
I think yeah, maybe because he's having, I don't know. Girls like him.
No. Guys, I want you to understand something. I want you guys to understand something very, 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 very clearly. Okay? Ben Affleck, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth. Those guys do not have nearly as many sexual options as the average woman. That is the disparity. Okay? There are men in Hollywood, men who play professional sports, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they get a lot of sexual access, but not nearly as much sexual access as the average woman. The average woman gets far more sexual the average woman gets far more sexual access than the above average man. Even if he's a celebrity or an athlete, every time.
I fell in love with him. So I think he has options.
Yeah, he has options.
Who do you think has more options, you or him?
You. See?
Maybe I because I'm a girl, but
There it is. There it is. Me because I'm a girl. Gotcha, bitch. That was the point. Answer the question and move on. You because you're a girl. That's it.
kind of options, like the real options.
That's what I asked you.
Options,
That's what I was
or
asking
just
before. That's what I asked you.
There it is.
Yeah, it depends. I would maybe have more options, but because he's the guy and girls would go more into something serious, I think.
No. You have more options because you're a woman. That's it.
He has maybe the better options than I.
Oh my God. Ibn Zur just called her Jigsaw. I think you're right. She does look like fucking Jigsaw. All she needs is the little swirly thingy.
Yeah, that's facts.
Facts.
Girls like dope dealers too, man.
Oh yes, they do. They love dope dealers. Yes, they do.
Yeah, drug dealers. You know,
that was not the point why I.
Nah, but he had that dope boy swag.
It's the money.
You know?
No, it was not. It was none of that. It was none of that.
What made you like him?
What?
What made you like him?
Everything. Instead of that part.
Nah, that was a part.
That's a part of it. If everything, that's a part of it.
No, absolutely not. Because he could work. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't
Guys,
matter.
listen. This is when you know somebody's about to lie. Listen.
I think he has maybe the better options than I have.
Yeah, that's facts.
Girls like dope dealers too, man.
Listen.
I heard.
Yeah, you heard?
Fresh called her out. He said, well, what did you like about him, though? She said, what? Anytime someone asks you to repeat a question that was clearly asked, you know they're about to lie. And the reason you know they're about to lie is because they use the asking the question again as a way to stall to think of an answer.
They do what? They like bad parts?
Watch.
Yeah, drug dealers. You know.
Watch. Fresh asks her, then what did you like about him? Watch.
Was not the point why I.
Nah, but he had that dope boy swag.
It's the money.
Watch.
No, it was not. It was none of that. It was none of that.
What made you like him?
What?
What made
you like him? What? And she smiles, and it still wasn't enough time.
Like him.
Everything instead of that part.
Everything but what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If everything that's a part of it, that's a part of
No, absolutely not. Because he could work. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Guys, don't listen to this woman. It was absolutely the dope boy swag. Hell, even Brandon knows that.
I would be fine with that because if the personality and the look matches.
But it'd be
for
a
me,
different personality.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He wouldn't be like a fucking
There it
bad boy
is.
masculine.
There
Like,
it
he
is.
wouldn't-
There it is.
I know, but it doesn't.
Phantom 313 says she loves that fast money lifestyle. Don't they all?
matter what he works if he still have this masculine personality.
Yeah.
You know, I
But
don't
this is
care.
different.
If you're
Did she say masculine or mescaline?
Difference was like the criminal swag, like a motherfucker who would like pistol whip you and motherfucker.
I mean, that's not good.
Brandon Tatum is low key.
They know it.
Dude, look at her smiling. This nigga.
I mean, I heard this. I heard.
Yeah, I heard it.
Do you see how she's about to smile? They know he's right.
At 30 years old.
I'm
Big Zed. Good comment here. Says women have the privilege of being approached and getting offered sex every day, directly or indirectly, and it's not easy. Men have to earn their options. It's not easy. Absolutely.
single now for 7 months.
Oh boy, I've been single now for 7 months. Translation: I've been fucking random dudes for 7 months. Let's go.
Before that, I was 5 years in a relationship.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why'd you guys break up?
So he was mentally not good, like
Ill?
issues. Yeah.
For 5 years?
No, it's from the 5 years, 2 years.
He had like schizophrenia. He was like crazy, or like he was just like not. He was just different.
I don't know. I think for a man, it's sometimes also like the pressure. You know. Like,
Yeah, that's not a mental illness, sweetie. He just got tired of dealing with your shit. Like, listen, if a woman says that, the reason why, like, look, if a woman says, well, the reason why my boyfriend of 5 years and I are no longer together is because of a mental illness. I love what Brandon said. Well, I mean, what was it? Was it schizophrenia? Is it bipolar? No. He just had a lot of pressure. No, that's called being a man. He's just tired of you.
like,
Of life?
Yeah, like a man.
There it
needs to
is.
be
See?
Stable, or it's like too much pressure.
Oh, you annoyed him.
Elena, very good catch here. Says I can see she's wearing a cross. Is she also a self-proclaimed Christian? Yeah, she probably is. Actually, Elena, she's probably spiritual.
Not for me, because maybe he.
He was broke. He was broke.
Himself, you know, like
Yes, sir.
drinking too much. Like if he is enough.
Okay. Shout out to Meliadas. Shout out to Meliadas, who has sent the link. Where Rachel Wilson calls out the woman for what happened with.
He's not enough for me if he can give me this or this.
Oh, wait,
For
hold on.
me,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, for me, I just want love and attention. All the other stuff, I don't care. Yeah,
She was gagging him.
Okay. So here's the so I guess this is the aftermath of what happened. I don't know why they allowed her back. This is actually quite crazy. So it says chaos erupts when Andrew's attacker comes back and Rachel Wilson storms in to confront her. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get it.
Body weight this way away from you. I stand up super slowly and away just so that the very appearance of like, oh, my arm brushed against her, right, wasn't there. So I didn't end up in jail.
You're assuming that I'm the type of person that would do something like that.
Even if you weren't, you did. You did do something like that. You got up, walked around the table, got in Andrew's face and says, I'd like to take this outside.
And that would make you
The type of person who blacks out.
You just went to my face and said, "You hate men. You hate men."
Well, I can't.
Was he wrong?
The only thing that I can draw, the only conclusion I can draw with your double standard is that you hold
There
men.
is no double standard.
a
There's
total
a
double
difference
standard.
we're different. We're different.
Yes, and
yes, we are different.
You think that difference enables you to get in men's faces and assault them, and I don't think so.
No, you think that you could run your mouth because you know that I'm not physically stronger
Why do you
than
think
you.
if you're a man, I wouldn't run my mouth? I run my mouth to men all the time. And you know what?
He ran his mouth. Oh, see? Andrew Wilson. See, here's what this bitch doesn't know. Andrew Wilson ran his mouth to a man who is currently in jail, awaiting, I believe, aggravated assault charges. Andrew Wilson ran his mouth to Wes Watson. Wes Watson could have snapped Andrew in two. Andrew kept talking his shit. So yeah, he talked shit to everybody.
Most of the
How many
time
times
they laugh.
have you had your-
Most of the time they laugh. And the other thing is that
Ass kicked?
men,
How many
they
times?
don't do the shit that you did. They don't go like, they don't make little passive aggressive jabs and shit. They debate. They get in there, they debate.
Yeah, then if they don't do that, then why did you make a little passive aggressive jab at me?
Because you
Men
made
don't
the
do
passive.
that, Andrew.
You made the passive aggressive
Men don't
jab.
do that,
I
not
made
real
an
men.
aggressive jab.
Oh boy. He was not passive aggressive at all. No, he was very direct. That was a very direct jab at her.
It was aggressive, not passive.
So I'm gonna let you pick Priscilla.
You talking about pressing charges?
Wait, Priscilla. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
No.
No, I said I should have. I'm not going to, but
He's
I
not gonna
should
do
have.
it. He's not. Priscilla, I have 2 presents
Oh my God, this woman's name is Priscilla. Are we still making Priscillas?
for you.
Really? Don't play with me.
You get to pick. You get to unwrap both of the presents, but you get to pick the order. I have Rachel, Andrew's wife, on the Discord
How
line.
is that a present?
In some way it will be. And then 2, we can, so it's either Rachel and then the video, like us reacting to the video, or video and then
These are not
having
presents.
Rachel. I feel like it's a present.
Can I know why I'm talking to your wife who I've never met in my
Because I
life?
feel like getting a woman's perspective.
Because of what you do to me affects her too.
Don't you think there's a conflict of interest here?
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at this. Oh, now look who's running scared. Now look who's running scared. Do you notice how nervous she is to talk to Rachel? Do you see how nervous she is to talk to Rachel? You see, the reason she got in Andrew's face is because she knew that Andrew was not going to retaliate. If she gets in Rachel's face, it would be a very different story.
All right, didn't you just say I'm a big, evil, scary man, and that if I was a woman, there would be other results? It's like, well,
I
now you have the
didn't-
perfect opportunity.
Not one time did I call you big, Andrew.
She has to stick up for her man, you know?
Oh, see, there it is. When you get girls going against each other on the panel, you know you've lost. She is going to stand by her man. And by the way, guys, Atomic Reflection said she rode the short bus for sure. Guys, I want you guys to understand something. This woman she's not stupid. She's not unintelligent. Okay? All she is doing is arguing in bad faith. That's all she's doing. It doesn't take like that's all she's doing. She's not stupid. I mean, she's not smart, but she's not stupid either. She knows what she's doing.
Even that, then how could you be intimidated then? What do you mean?
Wait, Rachel, are you? We tried calling, but I don't know if you were all ready. Let me. Is she on the call over there? Can you see her or no? Okay, we'll just wait a little bit. Here, let me just read this chat here while we. Kenneth
MAGA.
says, or you know what? Let's have Sav read it. Sav, can you read this one?
She, God.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, don't put.
Watch your back, lady. You should.
I'll read it. She does sound like a deaf sped. He mocked you because you deserve to be mocked. Watch it back, lady. You should apologize to Andrew. I think we should take this time to give my son Maverick a shout out.
Oh boy.
Not the women, please. Oh, well, I wonder
wow.
why you don't want the women to speak. That's weird. Okay, and definitely not misogynistic podcast. He's the best guest there is. MAGA.
Did you vote for Trump?
I think that they're.
Definitely not.
Am I allowed to say? I think that.
Kanye? I mean, what do you mean?
I think that they're all PDF files, so.
PDF files? What are you talking about?
That's what I think.
We're not going to get into
That's
that.
where I
but
stand.
good job for using the
Yes, there you go. See, she learned.
the change. Wait, do you want to do a shout out for Maverick really quick, Andrew?
Well, was it his birthday or something?
He says we should give this time to give my son Maverick a shout. I mean,
Well, shout out to your
His
son,
son, Maverick.
Kenneth Maverick.
Elena says, I agree, Don. Just because she is intelligent, it doesn't excuse her disrespectful and toxic behavior. Exactly.
Rick, shout out to you, Maverick.
Are you gonna do a Seg Hail thing too, or I don't know. Just trying to stay on theme here.
Wait, I have a question.
The theme is that I'm a Nazi?
Well, you're okay with
That's what they call
this,
the
like
Trump
a
supporters.
slur for disabled people. So
That
maybe-
makes you a
no,
Nazi?
no. I mean, if you're okay with.
Okay, can I
slurs,
say
then
something?
Making fun of people is now Nazi-ish
Wait.
behavior?
Can
Oh
I
my
say
I feel like
something?
the Nazis were pretty respectful ultimately.
ableism
they did
is
horrible
a
things,
form
but they were
of-
respectful about it.
I really do want to try
Wait,
to
just
bridge the gap here.
Scoot the
Like,
mic to the-
That's nice. Bridge the gap.
Yeah, Big said says again, that's why Icy and Melissa work on Fresh and Fit, because they react differently to women confronting them. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is why you can't have male security on Fresh and Fit. Because if you have male security, they can't really do anything.
My wife.
He's going for a smoke. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's going out for a quick
I would
smoke.
also like to go for that too, since we're both equal guests.
Well, I can't have you both.
But he is the slave boy.
I can't.
No, joking.
Yeah, I can't have you guys out there on the same at the same moment.
Why do you feel like
it's just
tempted to?
Yes, it's going to be volatile. Come on, like she knows why.
It's awkward.
You got in this dude's face on camera last time. What's to say what you'll try out there? And because there's no, and here's the thing, there's no camera out there. So she could just make any accusation. She can just make any accusation. Now, Andrew put his hands on me.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I'm not going to talk to this man's wife if he doesn't even want to be next to me.
Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to this man's wife because she is afraid. She is absolutely afraid. She knows that Andrew's wife, Rachel, has a lot more latitude in the way that she talks to her.
Why would I talk to his wife?
I don't think he even wants to be next to him.
Wait,
I don't think he
Priscilla.
wants to be next
Priscilla,
to me
my-
either, to be fair.
Priscilla, my question for you is, like, you're a stand-up comedian, right?
Yes.
And it's like, don't you get heckled? Like, so why? I mean, aren't you kind of used to people saying shit? You know?
No one has ever said anything like
Nobody's
that.
heckled you?
Not like no.
If nobody's heckled you, that means you're not any good.
I guess.
Not really. But it does happen, and I.
There it is. But it does happen. There it is. People heckle you. See, what she's doing is she'll lie, and then she'll come back and tell the truth. He's like, well, you've never been heckled. She's like, no. Well, I mean, it does happen. No, sweetie, you've been heckled.
Or do you do booked gigs?
I'll do both. Both all the time.
Is there heckling at open mics?
I prefer heckling because I'm like, well, if you.
That doesn't answer the question. Yes, apparently she's a comedian.
Normally it just doesn't happen because I have a structured set for them.
I get it.
Right.
But I feel like
that makes sense.
What Andrew was doing was, in effect, heckling. You know?
The only thing, he's right that I was, but to paint me in a light that I'm just some crazy lady.
Well, he didn't paint you in a light that you were some crazy lady. You did. If you wanted, see, here's the thing. If you wanted to dispel the myth that Andrew is putting out there, then getting up and getting in his face did very little. Like, it did very little to help that. So he painted you as a crazy lady, but then you verified it.
Like, and he's invalidating his actions and then minimizing them. I don't think that's very fair.
True.
Life isn't fair, sweetie.
Thank you.
That's true.
This is just what he does.
Do we have Rachel?
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Can you try to, like, hit the call button on the thing? Wait, here, wait.
This is even a bit antagonistic.
See, she really does not want to talk to Rachel. She really doesn't want to talk to Rachel, guys. And again, I'll point this out again. The reason she does not want to talk to Rachel is because she knows that women, not even specifically women, have a lot more latitude in terms of what they can say. She can't try to sharp angle. She can't try to sharp angle Rachel because she's a woman. This is why women don't like to debate other women in this space. She's like, well, wait a minute. Are you sure? Yeah, she's going to get cooked.
Especially her calling me improper.
Wait, so...
let me judge her. Let's know a little bit about her.
Dude, this bitch is about to get cooked.
Rachel, are you ready, Rachel? Or we tried calling. I don't know what happened. Rachel, is the disco calling? So, you waterboard people?
Oh, God.
She waterboards people, bro.
Oh, I need
Damn. Can you demonstrate on Priscilla?
Oh my gosh!
He'll forgive you.
You won't do it? She's got to pay. You don't do freebies? Can you give her a waterboard?
Yeah, Gully Blanchard says, even with her lisp and weird looks, I guarantee she has simps blowing up her inbox. Yep.
Waivers signed.
Can you give her a waterboard freebie? I know you do that for work.
Uh-oh.
Savannah, will you do a waterboard freebie?
Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
think that's probably you can't do that on YouTube.
No.
I don't think you can water. You know what? I saw Christopher Hitchens get waterboarded on YouTube.
What?
For educational purposes, I think you can do it. But the video probably gets age restricted if you're doing torture techniques.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. Okay, I don't care about this.
Did you have
what?
Exactly. Wait.
Okay.
Where's Rachel?
Sweet cheeks. I'm not the lunatic who tried to
Oh.
me.
Oh boy.
He could try to get.
Oh.
Can you turn
Can you turn the camera on or no?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I can't turn my camera on right now. But I can talk, so you can enjoy the beautiful picture of me while I tell Priscilla that if she comes anywhere near my husband, she's gonna have to deal with me. I'll fly out there, and she could try getting in my face and see how tough she feels then.
Oh, there it is. There it is. See that? See that? Rachel is keeping it real. And look how embarrassed she is. She knows she's right. See, the reason why she got in Andrew's face is because he's a man. She knows that Andrew couldn't do anything to her. Rachel definitely could.
Because I guarantee if it was me sitting across from your ass, you would not have had that kind of energy whatsoever. That is bullshit. And for you to think that you can physically attack my husband, like get in his face, say you want to take him outside on a national TV show that everyone saw, and then come back in the studio and act like you didn't do nothing, like, well, he made fun of me. Too bad. Are you a child or are you a grown woman? Have some self-control. And if you can't have some self-control, I'll come over there and teach you some.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. And look at old girl. Look at old girl. Old girl is like,
no, the fuck you didn't.
oh, my God. Look at old girl. Oh, wow.
How about that?
Wow, Rachel, it sounds like you're a little unhinged. Are you okay?
You're the one that's unhinged there, sweet cheeks. I'm
Oh,
not the
she called her sweet cheeks. I love that. What's one of my favorites?
lunatic who tried to attack a grown man on a live podcast.
Are you?
What the hell was you thinking?
See, here's what she's doing. She's not going to address anything directly. All she's going to do is pick up on little subtle things to respond to try to make Rachel look bad.
Are you threatening me on the live podcast?
Yes,
you're
I am.
saying you're gonna fly down here and you're gonna teach me a lesson?
Yeah, she just a stern talking to.
A stern talk. That's exactly what I wanted to do when I said I wanted to go outside with him.
Oh, isn't that cute? Look, really? Why not give him a stern talking to on camera?
Andrew, I just wanted to give him a stern talking to.
You ain't going nowhere with him, and what I'll do is I'll come and get in between you and him so that you can deal with someone your own size. What do you think about that? Now are you going to calm down and apologize? You are the one who is unhinged, and the whole world sees it. The whole world knows it.
You sound like a delight. First of all,
she is delight. She's a delight.
Buying your tears. You're completely full of shit.
I'm not crying.
You're crazy. You have no business doing comedy. You're not funny. You don't do any more podcasts.
You're not funny.
Go get a job at a
Oh gosh, Rachel.
Okay?
Yeah, look. See, she's not refuting anything she's saying. All she is doing is responding. And King Life says her energy is gone. She has no smoke. She has no smoke for this woman. T-Law says, there it is, Victim Olympics. Here we go.
That's what you should be doing. You should be like ringing up groceries. You're never going to be a comedian. You're never going to be a podcaster.
Do you look down on minimum wage?
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. And now she says, do you look down on minimum wage employees? So now she's trying to recruit other groups of people.
Workers, Rachel?
I'm making fun of you because you deserve it, because you're a laughing stock.
Oh!
You're absurd and you're ridiculous.
Oh my.
Absurd is true.
Ridiculous is also true.
Yeah, you're not funny. You're not entertaining. Nobody cares about your little sob story. Nobody cares that your mama was in a gang. Like, what the hell, dude? Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Do you not hear yourself? Do you have no self-awareness?
Let me answer that. Nope. She does not.
Just stop.
Right back at you, Rachel.
I acted like a lunatic.
Right back at ya. Is that the best you can come up with? Yeah, she shook. She shook. She is, dude. See, guys, this is do you see? This is why she was afraid. This is why she was afraid to talk to Rachel. Because again, women know that other women have a lot more latitude. in the way they talk to each other. You see, when Andrew was talking to her, she tried to twist everything to make it sound like Andrew was endorsing or talking about doing something illegal, right? Now she's talking to a woman. And this woman is absolutely going in on her. She can't say, well, I've been victimized by another woman. That doesn't work.
I physically threatened a man, a grown man. I physically threatened him in front of the whole world. I was wrong. That was stupid. Even if I was upset, I should have controlled myself. That's the correct answer. And if your mother didn't teach you correctly, I'm here to correct your behavior.
Oh, God.
Now stop your bullshit.
Damn.
Is your wife reprimanding me right now? I think.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
You made a.
That's exactly what she's doing.
How to behave.
Oh my God.
You need your mom. You need a mama to come in here and tell you what appropriate behavior looks like. So that's what I'm doing. You're welcome.
Oh, good God. Yo. Oh my God. Dude, this bitch is absolutely getting cooked. Taker says she is afraid of verbal humiliation undermining men because they know men pull punches and self-tone police themselves. Exactly.
Now stay the hell away from my husband. Don't go try to smoke out on the balcony with him. Don't you dare get within 20 feet of him, or I'll be the one calling the Santa Barbara police.
First of all, I didn't lay a hand on your husband. Painting it as assault was insane.
Painting it as assault was insane.
And I did not make a threat. I asked him if he wanted to go out and
you want to
talk.
step outside. And what does that sound like?
Yeah, when somebody says, do you want to step outside and handle this outside? We all know exactly what that means. No one says, let's go outside and debate. No one says, let's go outside and discuss this. No. When you say, do you want to go, when you want to go outside, Rocky 5. Tommy Gunn comes in and he's talking a bunch of trash. Uncle Paulie says something to him. Tommy Gunn hits Paulie. Then George Washington Duke says, Tommy Gunn only fights in the ring. You know what Rocky says? My ring's outside. Tommy said, let's do it. Do you think Tommy Gunn and Rocky Balboa went out there and had a spirited discussion about why he shouldn't have hit Uncle Paulie? No. Those motherfuckers went out there and threw hands. And so for this woman to disingenuously pretend that there's some nebulous definition of stepping outside is sort of a plausibly deniable way to separate yourself from the fact that you literally just threatened this man is transparently pathetic.
Cash me outside.
Cash me outside.
How about that?
What difference does it make?
What do you mean? What difference does it make? It's the
It
same.
makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. Police are calling us asking if we'd like to press charges. It makes a difference.
I don't think that's true. Okay.
Honestly, I would press charges. I'd press charges against this bitch. I'd teach her a lesson. I would teach her a lesson.
Here, Brian can play the message.
Sure.
Oh.
Do you not believe it?
She doesn't believe it.
So she's still going to double down and act like she did no wrong here. She's still going to act like you making fun of her when.
Honestly, if I'm Rachel, I tell her, look, you either apologize to my husband or we're pressing charges. You can either apologize to my husband. Well, you either apologize to my husband or he's going to press charges.
She was already acting like a damn fool.
You've been, Rachel, you've been sick for the last couple of days. You need to go back to bed. You've said your piece.
You're true. You're right. That's true. I have been sick a few days. But I'm glad I got a chance to talk to this girl and let her know that she's ridiculous. She should never show her face.
Jonathan says, ladies, that's how you defend your husband. Absolutely. And yes, RIP Tommy Gunn. Tommy Morrison died of AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. If you guys have ever seen the before and after pictures of Tommy Morrison, they are gruesome.
Public again. Don't do podcasting. Don't be a comedian. Just go work in an office or something, okay?
Oh my God.
You're
And
lovely.
stay away from Andrew.
You're really lovely. Thanks for the
She is
talk,
lovely.
Rachel.
She's excellent.
That's all she has for her is you're really lovely. Thanks for the talk, Rachel. This is when you know a woman is a professional victim. When a woman can't debate or talk with another woman, she can only talk to men. She's a professional victim. That's what this is. They don't know how to talk to women. They can only talk to people they think they can get leverage on.
You're welcome. See you soon, Brian.
Anything final, Rachel, or is that?
Oh, I think that's it.
Okay.
I think she understands me pretty well.
Well, Rachel, I hope you feel better. Andrew told me that you've been feeling under the weather the past few days, so I wish you a speedy recovery. and hope you get well soon. And looking forward to having you back on the podcast.
Notice how do you notice how she is quiet? Look how quiet she is. Look how quiet she is. Anytime Brian is addressing Andrew, she's wanting to cut him off, do this, do that, and the third. Nah, She is definitely not going to cut him off while he is addressing Rachel because she knows that Rachel is going to absolutely cook her.
At some point.
Yeah,
And thank you.
I can't wait to come back and do in person. And hello to the whole whatever chat. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.
Thank you for calling boxing.
Those guys are pretty awesome.
Boxing match?
Even though she called him small dick.
I'm down for a boxing match.
She
That'd
called
be
him
great.
small dick something or
Wait, do you
another.
want to do a boxing match with
Oh my God.
Mud wrestling.
I would
No,
do.
not mud
I would.
wrestling.
I was gonna say I would do like a jujitsu thing or something.
No. You don't want to fight Rachel Wilson, sweetie.
Rachel is strong though, Rachel.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. She's strong.
Oh my.
She's got guns, okay? You got to be careful with this one over here, you know? But if you want, well, look.
Pilates every day. Who should show
We'll do,
themselves on the podcast now, Rachel?
Oh, give me a break, bitch. Yeah, this is Tommy Morrison before and after. This man died at 44 years old from full-blown AIDS. Probably physically one of the strongest fighters. Probably a very, very, very physically strong heavyweight.
Rachel.
Well, yeah. 255-pound deadlift for 5 reps. So I mean, I.
Oops.
Yeah, Rachel's strong too. Rachel's strong
Uh-oh.
too. In mind and body. She's got the constitution. But yeah, Rachel, thank you so much for calling in. I hope you feel better.
Go get some rest.
Okay.
Yeah, get some rest.
Thanks, guys. Have a good show.
Good night, Rachel. All
Thanks,
right.
It just sucks I can hear
Wasn't that interesting?
hurting her voice.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bunch of chats.
Wow. That was ugly. That was ugly. Let's continue with Fresh and Fit. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. Feeling really good today.
What, Chris?
No, she was nagging him.
Who made the most money, you or him?
Oh.
Same.
Oh, that means it was her.
I would argue probably you.
That means it was
I would
her.
argue probably you made more than him?
No, he more, but now I have the new job, so now it's like same, yeah.
Okay.
So you were with him for 5 years, but he didn't get crazy until the last 2?
Yep.
Yeah, because I have also a lot of stuff with family. I don't want to go to the detail. Yeah, you know, like.
Bro, she capped himself.
Yeah.
It's her fault, bro.
So for 3 years he was okay.
Sorry.
So for 3 years he was okay, but the last 2 years he went crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, she's
Somebody
crazy
die or
ass, bro.
something?
Sorry.
Did somebody die in his family?
No.
Why do you go crazy then?
Whoa. She says no. Gully Blanchard says her energy completely changed after Rachel. Yeah.
Drugs, alcohol?
I don't know. No, he don't take drugs.
Bro, it's her, bro.
I don't know.
You didn't
I
do
don't.
nothing?
Oh,
Bro, she has crazy eyes.
that's cap, dude. That's cap. I think she knows.
So he randomly went crazy on
Yeah,
you.
he went randomly crazy after 3
Must be a
years.
reason why.
Yeah, it's like he can give me like the most attention. Like sometimes when he's like.
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me look at the timestamps here, guys. I'm gonna look at the timestamps here because apparently, let me see if there were any viral moments. The female delusion. The Russian chick wants to. Why women deserve less? Okay, here we go. This is where we want to be. I want to see the Russian chick who thinks she can teach Andrew Tate a lesson.
Haram!
Let's get it.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want me to start?
Anyway.
Okay. Well, feminism has come in and kind of made it where a lot of women.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to rewind it a little bit.
What do you read?
How to scam.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Myron, don't do it.
Reading them checks.
I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I haven't been reading as much as I should.
You gotta get closer.
Okay.
What's the last book you read?
Last book.
I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's like poetry books, Milk and Honey, like her whole series. Her name's, I don't want to say it
Rupi
wrong.
Kaur?
Yes.
Rupi Kaur, yeah.
Yeah.
She's really good.
I love all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, her stuff
Well,
is really good.
guess what we have for you today?
Well, you should read this book. Why Women Deserve Less. It's my favorite book.
Oh, there it is.
Burn it.
There it is.
Why burn it?
Because why are you saying that we should deserve less?
Read it first, though.
Because you do deserve less.
Just a cover.
But I'm saying, why are you saying off the bat that we
Never
deserve
judge a book by
less?
its cover. Remember that saying?
Well,
Never judge a book by its cover. Here we go.
Multitude of different reasons, but the book is short because you guys deserve less. So, why?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want me to start?
Anyway.
Okay. Well, feminism has come in and kind of made it where a lot of women feel that they're equal to men,
Okay.
even though they're not.
Why not?
They don't have sperm.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna
You don't
say
have
that.
eggs.
Well, you need sperm first to fertilize your eggs.
You need both.
I mean, one
But
guy get
we were first.
You can't
though.
have one without the other.
But we're not equal.
I have a
Depends on who you
question.
ask.
Well, what I was going to say is that women are inferior to men in almost every endeavor. That's what I
Why?
was going to say.
There is no why. He just made a statement. It's true.
Why? Or how?
Why?
Biology.
Well, you guys are weaker, shorter, smaller.
Diabolical Man says the Russian chick's front ends are heavenly. No. Hold on. Let me correct that. Guys, a skinny guy with a six pack is like a fat chick with big tits. It doesn't count. Okay? It doesn't count. Big tits only count if you're in great shape. For example, Devin has huge tits. She has huge tits. They're huge and they're perky. Hold on. See? Devin has big tits. Like her tits are humongous. But as you guys can see, Devin is in phenomenal shape. Right? The only reason why the Russian has big tits is because she's fat.
Less muscle, less bone density, less lung capacity, less intelligence in many ways.
Not
Spatial awareness.
And
not always, but most of the time.
population too.
Yeah.
Population.
Men have invented almost everything that you use for modernity.
Your chair, how you do your job.
Don't you think that's part of the societal standard of men are viewed as, that's part of the problem, men are viewed
It's not part of the problem. It's the reason why men run the world.
as inferior to women, so women don't get that opportunity.
You mean superior?
Superior, you're right.
But we are, though. Name one thing that women can do better than men.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
I have a question.
Sure.
There it is. Oh, wow. Just like that.
Can I ask?
Sure.
No offense, but you try to copy Andrew Tate or something.
You try to copy Andrew Tate. This is so funny.
Yeah,
Funny story. This is the same things that he said.
Haram! That's actually very
It's the type of content. It's what they call red pill content.
Oh, okay.
It's the type of content
Yeah, but
that
the
they
book.
produce.
I mean, when I saw the book, it's not only the podcast.
Yeah, it's an Amazon bestseller. It does really well. But it's funny that when girls say that because we've known Andrew for a very long time.
Yes.
So we agree on a lot of things. But it's always funny when girls say that.
I mean,
we've known him since before he was like, had his meteoric rise.
Yeah.
You started the podcast before he blew up.
Yeah.
And, I know
So it's
Myron
funny when girls say that.
Yeah.
No, I know Myron.
You
since
copy
before.
Andrew Tate. Yeah, bitch, we know Andrew. Fuck
Probably
out of
knew
here.
who Andrew was. And Myron's been the same ever since.
Actually, back then he was worse.
But Myron's not as popular.
There's only one Myron, by the way.
But is he as popular
There's
as
only one
Andrew
of him.
Tate?
Well, it's like you.
But
There's
I guess
only one of him.
Andrew
No.
Tate's more of a negative.
Nobody's as popular as Andrew Tate, right?
Yeah,
like,
he's the most
literally
Google guy
nobody's
in
the
the
most
world.
Google guy in the world. So, I'm just saying he's always been like this. He can't like change himself because another nigga got popular. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't stop being himself. Like I'm telling you, he's always been like this. We were before the podcast started. I hung out with Myron. And I was with this girl, and Myron was like, he was there. And I was like, who? And I was like, yo. And Myron started saying something. I was like, yo, nigga, I'm trying to. But like, say all this shit, tomorrow.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we agree on a lot of things. We actually were hanging out with Andrew yesterday. Funny that you say that. So
It was a blast.
yeah.
Oh, look. She looks stupid now. You copy Andrew Tate. You're Andrew Tate. Copycat.
For who?
Not for you.
For them.
Yeah, not for you.
They get along, they share like ideas. It's the same content.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
You should invite him to the podcast. I have some things to teach him.
Oh,
soon.
bitch,
Now we're good.
please. No, yeah. Now you're clout chasing.
I teach him.
How to respect women.
Okay, how should you go about doing it? I'll send this clip. How should you go about respecting women more?
Because he say, oh, women like this or like that, they appreciate for you for what are you, or they appreciate you for, they want you for what you have. But let's be honest.
Be honest.
I'm listening.
Yes.
What?
Men came out from vagina, and all their life they trying to come back.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, that was not. Oh my God. Did this bitch really think she was going to have a mic drop moment? Men come from vagina and they spend their whole life trying to come back. Oh my God. Ha 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 ha.
That was so good.
No offense, but this is true.
That was, dude, this joke fell absolutely flat. And the fucking bitches, this was supposed to be her viral moment. She thought that no one else has said this ever on this podcast. And listen to how this fucking falls. This is great.
Be honest.
I'm listening.
Yes. Men came out from vagina, and all their life they trying to come back.
That was so good.
No offense, but this is true. Sorry for my English. I mean,
I never
English
thought
choices,
about it
but-
like
Hold
that.
on.
man.
You know
I
what he
never
can teach
thought
you?
about it like that.
When it comes to the studio, you know what he can teach you?
What he can teach me?
Yes.
What?
How to lose weight.
Ooh! Uh-oh! There we go. There we go. Bitch, you're fat.
I
Look,
don't need him to
fucking crickets because she knows he's right.
teach that. I just need myself to want it.
Well, clearly, it's not working right now.
But I love to eat. That's true.
Yeah, you love to eat, but you hate to work out.
You know.
Huh?
Nothing. Sexy fish.
But you are
He
not
said
skinny
sexy
either.
fish. He's not skinny, but he's not fat.
Yeah. I'm wearing a hoodie.
Show me.
No.
Yes. Come on. I want proof.
Nigga, who are you? Show you
Show
what?
your belly. Come on.
Don't worry. You're going to see it in my reveal coming very soon on my X and my YouTube.
No worries. No offense. All good.
Don't you have a man? Never mind.
Well, she's single now. Let her
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
So you think he should be nicer to women? You disagree with how he treats them?
Yes, I know. This is all for his I don't know how to say this, but
Look, what she is going to try to do, she's going to say, women like this try to say, well, the only reason why men say this kind of thing is to get clout or attention. Don't worry, it's just a brand, it's a shtick. No, this is the way we are.
everybody know him from these videos and stuff.
But you don't agree that women...
But I don't know if he really believes in everything that
Told you. He only says it because it's viral.
he said, or it's just for the role.
Okay,
See?
so you don't agree with him that women get with men to get certain things?
Some women, yes. Some women not. I mean, you have different type of women. You cannot say everyone are like.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you picky?
Yes.
What does your man need to have in place to get you?
Food.
What does a man need to have to get you? Matter of
First
fact,
of
can we
all-
put up the calculator? Let's put up the calculator.
Let's do it.
Oh, here we go.
Respect me.
Okay.
I don't like tight men, like cheap
I'm sorry.
men.
Oh, cheap man. Okay.
Yes.
So he's got to have money. Okay.
He doesn't have to have a lot of money, but if a man loves a woman, he will spend on
He's
her.
got to take care of her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Does he have to be in shape too?
Oh, there it is. He doesn't have to be in shape. No, yeah, you're goddamn right. He didn't have to be in shape.
So, okay, so you do realize that you proved Andrew right?
I don't think so. It's like men. Would you date like an ugly woman? You want beautiful woman. You want woman in shape.
Yeah, but
So it's like the same thing.
But beauty is easier to achieve than status and income.
Thank you.
You're born with it.
Yeah.
When you're born, you just have it.
Yes, but there's nothing bad.
'Cause here's the thing, you
to
actually
want a
just-
successful man. There's nothing bad about this.
No, there's not. But you do understand that you proved Andrew right. You said that I want to teach him something, and then then you said that women don't just want men for what they bring to the
I
table.
didn't say that.
But then when I asked you what do
everything-
you want, it's what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
I
There it
didn't
is.
say that everything he said is not true.
But you made that specific point that wasn't true.
No, I didn't say that. I just said
You
some
literally just said that.
women like this, some are women like this. That's it.
No, you tried to say that he was wrong about saying that women want certain things from men.
I never said that. Like,
oh my
I
God.
said
That's
sometimes
literally what she said. You did not say sometimes. Oh my
disrespect women.
Nah, that's what you said. No.
Replay the clip. Replay the clip because she absolutely.
Oh,
said that.
look at her. Look, he said replay the clip. Now she knows she's fucking cooked.
I said that he sometimes disrespect women.
Yo, replay the clip, man.
Dude, I'm glad that they've started doing this. I'm glad that they have started doing this because bitches will just lie. I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Replay the clip. Replay the clip because she absolutely said that.
Wild.
Andrew made a comment about she didn't agree or she didn't like the fact that he said that women have standards and they want certain things from men.
There it is.
And she said that she was
right,
just,
put it to she's wrong.
But when you
no, just
agree,
replay the clip. Just literally put it on screen and replay it. Find it. Go back like literally like 4 or 5 minutes, and you'll find it. Mo, do that for us, and then find the timestamp, or somebody in the chat will give it to you. Even.
In the meantime, we have the actual.
Yeah, go ahead. Fresh, can you lead that while I?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, guys, like the video. We got fucking 16,000 you guys.
All right, guys. Pardon me. That fell horribly flat. Guys, I'm going to take a 1 hour break. It is 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon here on the West Coast. It is 2 o'clock on the afternoon here on the West Coast. I will return in exactly 1 hour for the Hard R podcast, followed by Temptation Island. We are now on Temptation Island, episode 3. Season 9, Episode 3. Stay tuned for that. I will get Episode 13 of Love is Blind up on Patreon during that hour. That is going to do it for this, the 1140th edition of TSR Live. I will see you guys in roughly 1 hour, where we will be on episode, I think, 23 of the Hard R podcast, which also means Hard R Bingo. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.